So, welcome back to Shadowrun Paris. We are a bit of a thin session tonight, but I think we're going to manage. You all accepted the call by. I have to look up which exact title he used on the mission board. Monsieur Martin, you are in the office of Patrice, Monsieur Patrice. Monsieur Martin is you're not sure if he's actually a black orc or if it's just that the being an orc has changed his skin tone to a blacker skin tone. It's probably, you don't really want to bother asking him. He's definitely very dapper. He's got very nicely coiffured hair. He's wearing an expensive suit. He's very much he's very well spoken too. He's exactly the type of person you would expect to be a Johnson.
Except the fact that he's an orc.
Pardon?
Except the fact that he's an orc.
Well, yeah, but you know. Messieurs, I am very glad that you responded to this call. I had expected a few more people, but, well, I believe this will have to do.
We are more than capable enough for the job.
You are all aware of what the job entails?
I assume we received some kind of dossier.
Well, the things that were on the job posting, which is job name Clean Cavern, client Monsieur Martin, fixer Patrice, description cavern is infested, special notes loyal individuals required.
What is the cavern? Would we know this?
No. All you know is what it says there.
Okay. Then I would just tell him that I assume that some cleanup work is necessary.
Extermination work, perhaps?
Yes. One could say it is more of a... Well, we have a visitor, and we would like to evict that visitor from a cave.
Oh.
What kind of visitor is he?
1 second. Okay. It is a very tenacious tenant. But she doesn't pay rent, so we will evict her.
A mage or someone who had a VAT job?
Well, to be honest, I would rather not disclose this. It is your job to just evict her from the premises, which are a cave. And yes, you will be paid for that. The loyalty requirement is, of course, that you are loyal not only to me, but also primarily to money, because you best believe that I am capable of summoning vast amounts of currency. You will be paid each 6,000 new yen for this job.
Now, who do I have to kill?
A very tenacious tenant.
What are her specialties?
More importantly, is there a need to hide any evidence? Or can we
No, absolutely not. You can just leave everything in there. It is no problem.
Good. So it's not a sterile job?
No, absolutely not.
Any worries about security systems, anything like that?
Oh no, it is just a cave.
Okay. Would using explosives to partially collapse it on her be considered inappropriate?
No, we would prefer the cave remain intact. It is a very beautiful cave.
Understood. I shall attempt to invoke the telepathy boon with my dear voodoo friend. Okay.
1 moment.
And I succeed. I would tell Constantine that I am quite certain that he wants us to fight some kind of monstrosity or a powerful mage. Do we have anyone capable? Is one of us capable of disabling the power of a mage? And specific, like out of character, what I'm asking: does anyone have the nullify bane?
If I can craft the doll, I probably could.
What? Yeah, do you have access to the Nullify Bane?
The only way to have access to the nullified bane is the defense the protection extraordinary stat. Does any of us have that?
No.
Then this may be a very difficult job.
So I couldn't invoke nullify through a doll or anything then.
Then I would ask Constantine. Do you know if it would be possible for us to buy somewhere an object that would allow us to nullify magical abilities if so required? And
well, I'm a tourist in Paris. I don't know much of what's going on around here.
Have you made any contacts since you've been here?
Someone contacted me, but he wants me to see him alone. And that's a separate matter entirely, I'm afraid.
What would I roll to kind of conclude if I want to basically buy basically a nullification grenade? Is that a thing that exists? Would there be a talismonger that would sell something like that? A consumable item?
I could probably create that with creation. As my stat.
Well, no, if you can't, I'm not going to let you create items you don't have the appropriate Bane invocations for unless you find like some very exotic materials to do it.
How much would a talismonger charge me for a consumable item that would apply the Nullify Bane at rank 6 or 7?
There is something, but it would also nullify the magical abilities that anyone in your party has. And since both you and Constantine are magical characters, you'd basically be fucked.
The AoE is that large.
The AoE is pretty large.
But the craft extraordinary item allows me to overlook the attributes required for banes and boons if I possess creation, learning, or logic attributes.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna allow you to. I am gonna allow you to create items for which you do not have the attributes, but only if you can find some very extraordinary components. And
the main problem is time.
Basically, the thing that you would craft, you could also buy in like the talisman that you could find in Clichy or the Mall of Magic or something. It's like a very powerful magical EMP.
We can't find anything a bit more focused than this.
Well, if I could get my doll, I could either make them immobile or incapacitated to get an advantage.
I mean, you should be able to invoke those bands anyway, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I can, but like if I want to get like an advantage to it.
I mean, yeah, if you find the time to craft a doll, of course.
Constantine.
Well, I mean, like I'm an artisan, so wouldn't that speed it up?
Through your connection to your patron, are you able to scout with spirits or anything of the like?
I can invoke precognition, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
Alright, well, I mean, I can roll inside of the gate, ask what they're feeling, like the spirits and everything, what kind of energy is going on in this cave. I might have to be near it.
We specifically need the
You can do it now if you want.
Yeah, we specifically need the target, what the hell she is, or what it is.
Does that hit?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Let me check though.
It's a 16 on a 20. I had power level 1 to 3.
So you make it at power level 3.
Sweet.
Okay. You
do succeed at the boon. You right now feel an extreme shivering cold. It's as though you were just put out in the Arctic for a moment, and then it's gone.
Unfavorable.
I imagine that Vladimir could feel that since we're still telepathically linked.
Well, yeah, he knows, yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't feel it, but he knows that you felt it.
Yeah, right. So I guess I just gotta give him a knowing glance.
Okay. So it will be difficult.
Andy's just staring at these two people that look as if they're having a conversation but saying nothing.
It's like those scenes in How I Met Your Mother, where the couples look at each other.
No, I was not able to establish a link with Andy yet. Oh well. Well, we'll take the mission. Let's go to the cave. Try to do this as cleanly as possible.
Very well, very well. Please accompany me to my vehicle. I will drive you there, of course.
Fancy.
Now, I was going to ask, did you want me to have had crafted you one of your marks in between this job?
No, you cannot do it. No. It has been confirmed.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier.
Be right back.
I just wasn't
No,
sure.
you can't make him his tattoos. He needs a specialized tattoo artist for this, and I am working on like a solo mission with which
The main problem with magic tattoos, though, is not just finding the individual, but you need it to be an individual you can trust.
The problem isn't that like the magic tattoos. The problem is that you're a fucking blood mage. Let's be honest here.
It's the combination of a vampire and a blood mage. It's like compounding.
Yeah, but even if you were only a blood mage, right? You could walk into the wall of magic. You could get any magical tattoo that you wanted, but you couldn't get fucking blood magic tattoos because that shit is frowned upon.
I'm still
So you'll
not
have
sure
to
if the
find a
game-
specialist.
It's a role-playing challenge.
I'm still not entirely sure the Gate appreciate blood mages either or not. I know they hate insect spirits, but I don't know if they give a damn about blood magic.
I
'Cause they're
kill
pretty
people to
apathetic.
make my magic more powerful. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, I guess Gate really only take people in their time, and you can like earn their favor to get mercy. But I still don't know how they feel about blood mages and how they operate. Like if they twist and destroy spirits or not.
Just don't think about it too much.
To be fair, their spirits probably they have like very orange and blue morality. Like you wouldn't understand it anyway.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. Like they're pretty. God, I don't want to say asymptomatic.
They're amoral. All totems are amoral. Even the
Well,
ones.
I would say that they're more idiosyncratic.
Kind of. But also, blood magic isn't 100%.
No, I would have you.
No,
know
it's
that
just 90% evil, isn't it?
Now listen.
I will have you know that Santa Claus totem spirit will not tolerate your shit, mister.
I actually did the math. I did the math of how many years my character was a vampire, and then how many people he'd need to kill to feed his blood magic and to feed himself, and it was like, oh boy, that's a body count. It ended up with over 1,000.
You know those wreaths. Santa Claus is going to throw a garlic wreath on you, mister. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, like I was trying to play my character as kind of amoral, but it's like no. After you've been
He's
killed that
some
many people.
asshole fuck.
No, he's not sociopathic. I mean,
Oh, he takes
I
pleasure
gave
when
my-
he does that. Oh, okay.
I gave myself like 5
He's just
flaws. No, he's not. He's not. Come on, I'm a good guy.
That's like what
Really?
Andy says when he slits the throat of a decker that's tied up, and we said we let live.
I never said we'd let her live.
Oh, well, there you go.
I
You
like
found the
them.
loophole.
Wait, did you actually kill her?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Fuck,
That's canon.
dude. Fuck me, dude.
Now, if she was pretty, he probably would have let her live.
No.
But she wasn't.
No, if she was pretty, I would have taken her into a thrall.
You.
But you're a good guy,
Oh.
right? You're a good guy.
Okay.
My guy is probably the best person in this entire group.
No,
to
no,
be
I
honest.
have. No. So my psychological flaws are ambitious, bloodlust, and proud.
I have.
Yeah, that's
okay.
not the making of a villain at all.
I'm a perfectly normal Shadowrunner. What's your problem?
I'm just a voodoo guy that's just going around trying to learn the trade more than actually being a Shadowrunner.
Yeah, I have.
The two black guys are my only non-psychopaths on the roster. No,
I have
seriously.
What?
proud and zealous.
What does it say about
Which two
white
black
people?
guys? What?
Well, Constantine and Taka, they're the only black guys. Well, John Woo also is not a psychopath.
I'll have you know that Constantine is a white man. He has fair skin.
Oh, Constantine is white. Well then,
He's a fair-skinned, good Christian boy that believes in voodoo.
well, yeah, let's continue on with the Oh fuck!
But that's why it took me so long to find an icon that could pass off as a white guy, because everybody else was all black and this and that, and then there's cultural appropriation over here that I'm not quite sure I want to be part
This
of.
token also looks black, but okay.
It does look black. Like, let's be honest here for a moment.
It literally looks like a black guy with a painted skull on his face.
Yeah, it's really dark, but if you look at his hand, it's kind of brighter.
That is
It's like
true.
grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can say it's the grave dust.
I say
Well,
in it, mate.
You can say that he's black, but he identifies as white. Thank you very much.
The Michael Jackson syndrome.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, yeah. So if you are done here, unless you want to say something,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
start.
if I have time to craft the dolls. What kind of shit? I should really come up with more items involving dolls, but I'm bad at that.
he basically he walks out the door, and there's three sort of, they're not exactly limousines, but they're pretty expensive cars, and each of them has a driver. Like they're
I call it Bucati.
like they're three black Mercedes.
Oh, fuck this, and I'm walking.
Like big old Mercedes, with like very luxurious looking, and they have each of them has a fucking
I
driver.
go into one of them as if it belongs to me.
Is there like a Chinese guy with a little with a cart thing? Can't he take me to the place?
No, he doesn't have a cart. He's in a stall, and he also is Vietnamese.
I'm just kind of getting into the car and kind of looking at my companions like, come on, guys. But what's the holdup?
All right. Well, first of all, I'm gonna actually just walk on over to that stall with a Vietnamese guy because he might have something I want.
I think that is a bit too far. That's like around the block.
Okay, so if we drive by him, does he do like a drive-through?
No, it's like it's you have to imagine it's like if you look on the map, it's like a plaza. Where you have to go on foot for a good while. Like this the stall where he is a pavilion that actually exists right now in the real world. It's just that in this Shadowrun campaign that I have created, I have appropriated it to be this sort of fictional thing.
How far away is he?
Set up shop. What is it? It's
I would mentally tell you, where are you going?
Now, how far away is he?
We have a job to do, man.
You are at the Rue de Paris. You would have to go left for a couple hundred meters, then right for like 50 meters, and left for like.
Okay, do I see him?
No, you're pretty far. You're 2 blocks away, essentially.
Oh, then I can't. Then I don't know why I'm trying to go to this stall. I mean, like if I didn't see him.
Well, you wanted to go to this.
Come on, get into the pretty car. We deserve luxury.
Monsieur, please get into
Fine.
one of the vehicles provided.
Well, I'm gonna need one for myself and my bots.
Of course, we can accommodate your bot.
Does this have a sunroof?
No, it doesn't. It's like a proper. It's not cabriolet. It's like a proper car, like a proper limousine that isn't a limo, not a stretch limo, like a car limo.
Does it play SpongeBob SquarePants in the back?
You can probably request it.
All right. Well, I'm going to request a cartoon to watch on the way there. That's what's going to happen.
Of course, monsieur, we can accommodate that. I don't know if it did. Now, SpongeBob SquarePants is now officially law in Shadowrun. It exists.
Yeah!
Boom. Yeah. They turn on SpongeBob SquarePants.
But the early seasons, the good ones.
Okay, they turn on the early seasons, the good ones.
Yeah.
My character will kind of rub his head and go, "Oh God, I remember my kids watching this trash."
I thought you went to a freaking different car. Get out of my car.
No, I'm in the. Aren't we in the same car?
I thought there was like
No,
three
there are
different
3
cars.
cars, man. There are 3 cars.
Ah.
Get out of my car.
Is each of us literally taking a different car?
Yes.
Yes, get out of my car. Get out of here.
Fine, I shall be in my own car. I want to sit with the orc.
Yeah, the orc is in the front car, in the passenger seat.
Okay, I'll go and sit with him then in the back.
And yeah, they drive off, and they drive their big old Mercedes, and it's actually quite a long drive. You drive you drive on through the highway. You drive out of Paris into the wilderness, and
Did I lose my video yet? Or is this highlight pretty good?
Pardon?
Is this highlight coverage good for the television watching SpongeBob? Is that?
Oh yeah, of course. It's fucking. You're plugged into the wireless, man. This is the future, mate.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I mean, I don't know if there's any magic people putting up totems and shit. This block coverage of the sound.
No, it's quite excellent. Even when you're in the middle of the deep dark forest, going down a gravel path with these big ass limousines, things are quite. It's still quite excellent. And the moon is high up in the sky, but it's still quite dark. And eventually you stop in front of a cave. All 3 cars just stop in like a circle. It's actually quite a nice gravel field where they can park. And the drivers get out quickly and open the doors for you, letting you out.
Okay, well, I take a bottle of wine with me.
There's no wine.
What the fuck kind of ride is this? Fine, then I leave. I give him no tip.
He doesn't expect a tip.
I'll ask for directions as to where the cave is, or we're like literally next to it.
Well, you are. I was gonna say, if you hadn't said that, I would say that Monsieur Martin points at the gargantuan cave entrance literally right in front of you. But, yeah.
Is it cold?
Pardon?
There's like cold air coming out from it.
Well, it's dark. And it's cool. I mean, it's fresh outside.
I shall now do the sensible thing and take a single minute to become.
I'm pretty sure we're fighting a banshee.
Hallelujah.
You made it, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure we're fighting. Wait, does he still have advantage 1?
Focus action, my
You
dude.
have- Oh right, okay, sorry.
Focus action.
All right, so
One of your teammates
Yeah,
goes
but-
invisible.
I can still smell him though.
It's what?
I don't smell actually.
You put on too much cologne, Mister.
That's actually a good point. My character doesn't produce smell.
But that's why you wear cologne, so you can hide that. Because people.
The fact that you don't. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point, isn't it?
My character wouldn't actually care about that enough. I don't think.
Probably
he
a bit of a
would.
sociopath, isn't
I am the good guy. Come on.
he? Yeah. You're like the opposite of the Beardbarian. You say that you're a good guy, but you're actually a bad guy.
Vlad the Impaler was a great guy. All those people he killed, he did for the good of us all.
Listen. Very good guy. He was the best guy.
He was the best at what he did.
The kebab.
He made kebabs out of the
kebab spits come from.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Somebody had to be first.
That's what happens, man. That's where kebab comes from.
Oh,
I can just imagine it. A meat vendor, a dried meat vendor, just walking down the street one day, looking at a guy on a spit, going, "I can do that."
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I shall call them kebabs.
And you know the doner kebab was actually invented in Germany? Do you even
that's
eat?
probably why I've had the best ones there then.
Do you even have doner kebab in America?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, I got like a Turkish restaurant near me.
It's like a doner. It's like a kebab,
They
but it's
have
in,
it this,
like a bread.
yeah, they have it in this pita pocket thing. It's really cool.
Pita is life, but the laffa is better.
Listen, you Jew. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just Google Raviu Shalmi Belafa.
I
wouldn't even know the
that.
letters to that.
Like, you have funny language, man. You have a funny little language. It looks like a drunk man wrote it.
Actually, I actually asked my cousin, he's Israeli, and he was in Germany at like a family meeting, and he had this book with him, and I jokingly asked, "Is this Klingon?" He said, "No, that's Hebrew."
You legend.
For a moment I thought this I don't know, he doesn't look like a nerd, but it's a pretty nerdy family, so fucking come on.
Krieg, you need to try that at some point.
I actually really like the one Jewish food I don't like is hummus. I fucking hate hummus.
Oh, I love hummus.
Either. I don't know what it is, but like it's like I can't eat cilantro either though, and everybody loves cilantro.
I don't do cilantro very much either.
It tastes like soap to me.
Yeah, my wife loves it.
It tastes like soap to me. It makes me go.
Yeah.
It's like chicken tikka masala, this like the British national dish. Also, I find it tastes like detergent. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, it's like some genetic thing. It's really weird. But I suppose we should, while we're talking here, the cave has decided to eat us.
Does the cave have teeth?
No, it's just a cave. It's a pretty big cave entrance. Like, usually cave entrances aren't that big.
Is there a mailbox?
No.
Then how does she get her mail?
Can I take... No, Okay, this is actually a funny thing. Once you're sustaining a boon, you can't take concentration actions. Because if you concentrate on... If you do a focus action...
You don't get minor action.
Yeah, you don't get minor action. It actually breaks your sustaining of the boon.
Yeah,
okay.
that is true.
I should get entropy up.
Yeah, I shall try to do a perception check.
I like that we checked that out.
He can see in the dark because he's a vampire, so he gets advantage on that.
He would need blind sight invoked, so he can't. Really
yeah, I'm not invoking blind sight instead of invisibility. No.
You do have flashlight, so that's not a problem.
That tells us where we is.
You perceive a cave entrance. There's a little plastic plaque next to it. See, yeah, you can see in the darkness. How is this power level 5? Jesus fuck, dude. This is
5 to 5.
This is power level 2 at most. Is there a power level 2 for blindside?
No, you need 20.
I need like 20.
Yeah, exactly. You need to hit 20.
Just take a minute and do it repeatedly, because we're not in combat, and apparently, by the rules, you can do that.
Now it's power level 5.
You can now see in the absolute dark. Yeah, you, Donovan, you see. Actually, it's Vladimir. You can see a little plaque with the name of the cave on it.
Donovan's his father's name.
What does it say?
It's in French. Do you speak French?
Yes.
I speak Cajun French.
I speak a bunch of languages, actually.
Okay, it says the Silver Cave.
I actually have English, Russian, German, and French.
This doesn't look very silver to me.
Well, it doesn't look particularly silver, no.
Okay, I will state to my companions that, well, it's probably not a werewolf. Probably.
It's
I mean,
cold. It's cold energy. It's got to be a banshee.
Can I
it's
shoot
cold
it?
outside as well. It's a surprise that the snow has melted from like yesterday. It hasn't snowed for a couple days, but it is like December in France.
Okay, so if I... This is actually kind of a serious question, but it's also kind of silly. If I were to make a snow angel, could I summon an angel from it?
Are the Jade Angels?
Oh, somebody to that effect, maybe like an angel.
Like no, that's no, like no. I mean, if like a Santa Claus shaman could probably do it.
Ah, fuck! I chose the wrong totem.
We're gonna get a fucking Santa Claus shaman, aren't we?
You want to switch?
If my guy dies, probably.
We're gonna straight up have Santa Claus shaman.
No, doesn't your mate want to play a Santa Claus shaman?
I pitched the idea to him, and he thought it was really hilarious and awesome. But like, I think he wants to become a weapons expert.
Okay, like as long as we don't get any more adepts, we already have.
Although
enough
he
adepts.
kind of wants to be called a weapons fetishist.
Oh boy. It's like an amendment gone sexual.
We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens because he's still looking through everything. So.
Yeah, hey, he should take his time. It's no problem.
Oh,
I
shit.
said that if he didn't have his character created, he can still sit in on us, but he's not on.
Andy
So-
just dropped, didn't he?
Nah, I don't know. I went to click on one of my character sheets and it backed me out for some reason. Sorry about that.
That's fucking weird, isn't it?
You're back. That's all that matters.
Or is he front? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sit in front. You have a. Have you merged that? Which drone did you bring with? Did you bring the flying one, or did you make the chimera
Both.
like I told you to? You should make the chimera like I told you
You're
to.
both, man. Jesus, that's really. You should have told me that. Oh, you still have control over the one with the character sheet, right?
Yeah,
He completely took over that one, and then he modified it so that it's basically his.
I'm not sure if I would just want to tell you that you can only have one.
I told you to make. I told you to make the chimera. You named
Okay,
the
You
chimera.
named it Tony, did you?
yes, I was about to say that.
You actually renamed the drone Tony.
Krieg, we're gonna need to talk about Shadowrun and property tags, aren't we?
No.
I'm not sure what you're talking
He
about.
filed it off. It's okay.
Ah, shit.
You think we both know it's not that easy to get rid of property tags.
Do you have the companion feed? I am going to allow you to switch drones, but you can only take one drone.
I told you to make a chimera. You didn't listen to me. This is why everybody should listen to Constantine.
You mean like a drone that can fly and walk on land at the same time?
Yeah, merge them into a chimera.
That's fucking useful, isn't it? I gave it
But
like
nobody listens to Constantine. Nobody loves Constantine. I even offered to make it like a flesh cyber golem by like merging a zombie into it.
I don't
but
think
you
that works,
didn't like
man.
that idea. Well, it could. You don't know. I mean, we got Dr. Frankenstein over here with his electronic skills, and I got my magic. We'll see what happens.
You don't have any Dr. Frankenstein with you.
What if I used the 2 feet points that I have right now to get companion a second time?
Would that actually be companion properly? If you did that, you could do that. I'm not sure if you can actually usually get companion a second time, but I would allow
You can.
this.
It's a feat that you're able to take multiple times.
Yeah, this is one. You can spend a total of 20 attributes points plus 4 per level of your character.
It's a bit below that it says like in the
Yeah.
that it
I
says,
mean, yeah. If you want, you can do that, of course. Then you could take them both.
I'm just gonna be like a Pokemon master with droids.
That's what riggers are.
no,
Catch them all.
Xander, listen to this idea, okay? You pick the companion feat like 3 times, rank 2, and you make all of your drones take the feat summon creature, so they summon a smaller drone, and then you have drones that summon drones, and then you also summon drones.
This is like a merb with drones.
Basically,
That's a viable build, by the way.
Yeah, you will be Legion. Like, okay, the drones will literally die in like 2 hits or 1 hit. But all you need to do is stand behind the corner and keep summoning the horde.
Okay, you actually just brought up a really interesting idea to me. You know Basket Case, that movie?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's a horror movie where the guy has like a conjoined twin that gets separated from him, and it basically leaves his body every once in a while to go kill people. I was thinking, can I do that with zombies? Basically create a second identity that they can like just separate and like attack.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Okay.
I think I know what you're trying to say, but the general answer to that is no.
So I can't make like a second.
There's nothing within the rules that would allow that unless.
Also, he gets to summon extra drones, but I can't fucking have them like spit out a tumor-sized zombie thing that attacks people.
Yes.
Oh, you want to do it? You want to have your zombie have the summon creature boom?
I mean, you could go the same route, just have them be zombies, but you'd need a companion, or you'd need like animate.
You can have undead pregnant women birthing forth undead zombie babies. Let it be.
I'm a good Christian boy. I'm not going to go that far. I mean, I guess I could do that. I mean, just like they just give themselves a Heimlich and it comes out their mouth and shoots and just scream and attacks their face.
Do you really want to become H.R. Geiger? Is that really the path you want to go down?
With zombies? Yeah, okay.
We are not good people anymore, are we?
Yeah.
I'm a good person. I gave her and her baby life again. Okay, I let her actually feel the experience of birth. That's the most beautiful thing imaginable. I am a good person.
I think we're the baddies.
That literally sounds like something a massive villain would say.
I think we're the baddies.
You think you might be the baddies? Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
Let's
Are we the bad guys?
Okay, let's try to progress the story. Our characters have
Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna have Constantine dress up like a Nazi now. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
I don't think you can get the materials. I don't think you can get a Nazi uniform in the middle of nowhere.
Not right now. But later.
This is gonna be like really offensive jokes. So I probably should skip this entirely. But I think some people know where I'm gonna go with that.
It's like Constantine Fontenot has developed into a Nazi.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Is Hitler a totem?
Oh my god.
Well, probably like
You get firepower.
get Lebensraum.
The totem of the Third Reich totem. The totem of racial purity and culture.
Oh my god!
Just for the record, this is an Israeli Jew saying this, okay?
Okay, I get to make my
Shalom,
joke now.
אני יהודי ואני מאשר את ההודעה הזאת.
I was going to say, like, I could have become a Nazi and just raised all the dead from the Holocaust as my army.
Whoa.
I told you. It was offensive.
That is fun. But you could have done that, yeah.
Anna Frank would
That's
have
like
special stats.
that's uber power, okay? Like that's how I would take over Europe.
Oh shit!
Tony looks good.
No, he's over by 1. My bad.
Actually, I think no, isn't it? Isn't it?
No, it's 20 plus 12.
Yeah.
So it's 32.
Dude, just wait for your next level up. It's okay. Let's not fuck around here.
I'm done with
get on
him.
with it.
I'm done.
There we got this.
So we're good.
Let's get on
We
with
got
it.
2 drones now. Yay.
So
By
yeah,
the way, we were just talking to just waste time while he was fixing all that, but it was planned. It wasn't a
exactly.
tirade at all.
We're running a show. Yeah. You're standing in front of this cave. It's a big cave. There's trees all around it. It's the Monsieur Martin and the 3 drivers are still behind you, looking at you expectantly, and of course Donovan is Vladimir is still invisible.
Are any of the drivers like girls? Like what are they?
It's like one of them is a woman, a human female. The other two is a human male, and the other is an elderly
guess
male.
I shall start sneaking into the cave.
Okay.
I guess I should consider turning one of these into my flesh golems.
I shall enter about 10 feet inside.
Because I could do summon creature real quick.
You don't have blight side on, do you?
Not, no.
You would need it. I mean, unless Andy wants to turn on a flashlight, because Constantine doesn't need it.
Both of my
Good boy.
drones have light.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they will kind of light the inside for me then.
Yeah.
But I don't see you,
Constantine,
so
you wanted to do something weird?
I was just wondering, like, if shit goes crazy, which one am I going to want to kill and turn into a summoned creature?
Well,
they'll probably leave.
Oh, that's
this
true.
is. I just want to, for the record, say that you, like less than 5 minutes ago, said that you were a good guy, and now you're thinking which of the drivers that work for your Johnson that drove you to the mission site you want to kill and resummon as a monster in case.
No.
Gets
See, we
It's called a
retconned
contingency.
No, see, we retconned Constantine to be a Nazi, so he's a bad guy now.
Oh my god.
Hey, just because you're a Nazi doesn't necessarily make you the bad guy.
Once again,
Is this where we're going to have that
this?
Wreck-It Ralph support group? Where you just say, like, because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Remember,
Yeah.
kid.
So, yeah, I can see perfectly. Can I lend my sight while I do this, or no?
No,
You are actually able to cast the boon on other people.
Yeah, but he could sustain only one, so.
Okay.
So either him or other people, and also there's light.
Yeah. Let's just go inside.
Yes, let's please.
The
Okay, I
cave
just
is
kinda-
actually.
The agility is the stealth roll, by the way.
Yeah. The cave is very, very nice. It's done so you can visit it. It's got
What
like
does it smell like?
it's got like walkways. It smells like dirt.
Nothing else, no blood.
No, it's very, very
no
cold
iron
though.
eyes.
It's colder than even you would have expected. It's colder than outside even.
Okay, we're
But
dealing with it.
it's got like very nice walkways and everything. It's got little info brackets that tell you some information about the cave's history.
Doesn't he have a Yuka Onna in France?
Pardon?
Yuka Onna.
A Yoko Ono in France?
Yuki Onna. Yoko Ono is a different kind of monster.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So it's not a Yuki Onna, guys. We're
It sounds like a Japanese thing, and you're in France.
It's basically a woman of ice. It's an ice spirit that basically freezes men to death.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, but that's
Stop
not it now.
giving the DM ideas.
It's not it though, because you didn't know what it is. So if it ends up being a Yuki Onna, I'm going to call shenanigans, Mister.
Not this sessions, but there are future sessions.
It's Yoko Ono.
Different monster. That's more like a banshee. It's a subtype.
Stop talking.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, it's quite nicely done. It's like the cave. You know that you see that it is made for tourists to visit. This cave, and like around the corner, you see like it's really faint. And you can only see at the moment when like the light from the flashlight from the drone swerves away. You can see around the corner there is a very dim bluish glow.
Okay, I'm going to use my astral gaze to see what it is.
What is it? What astral gaze do?
Yeah, it invokes detection to glimpse the astral plane.
Okay.
Wait, how are you invoking that? That's a level 9 boon.
Well, actually, that's a level 1 boon. You feel that on the other side of this, there is very strong magic. There are a number of strong magical auras which are all overshadowed by one particularly powerful magical aura.
Okay, do I like know what? So there are many different auras.
Well, they're basically they're just weaker versions of the same aura.
Okay, so it's like a lock.
Will-o-wisp.
It's not really a lock. It's like no, it's the very powerful one is a bit different. It's like it feels a bit warmer than the others.
Like a fiery worm, or just like a kindness worm.
like a living worm.
Okay, so the others are probably dead.
Okay,
Or
real question. What boon is astral gaze?
It's detection.
Oh.
It's basically what you need to look into the astral plane.
he gave me that one, so don't look at me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, if he was the one that did something wrong, it should be his head, not mine.
No. I just always looked at True Sight for that.
Didn't do nothing.
Oh, no. I don't have True Sight yet. I'll probably get it eventually.
You have the lower ranks depending on how much prescience you have.
How much presence I have?
Oh my goodness.
You have rank 5, so you have like the first rank of True Sight.
Okay, well, I don't have 5 presence yet, but I can get it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see.
Yeah, okay. So I see 5 different auras underneath one big
Not
one.
five different auras, several different auras. They seem to be stationary. You're not sure how many they are, but there are quite a few of them. And there is one aura that overshadows them all, and that's the one that's a little bit more alive.
Okay, so we are probably dealing with undead, maybe? Or somebody, or maybe a coven that's of weaker people.
Interesting.
Maybe you can, like, sniff them out, Mr. Bloodhound.
Would I be able to perform a learning check to deduce the situation?
I mean, it would be a very difficult learning check, but you could.
Would I get some advantage?
No. I mean, why would you want it? For what would you want advantage?
If these things were like kind of towards undead persuasion and, you know.
Roll to 21. You are relatively certain that the undead theory is a fairly good theory, but the person that is running the show is definitely a living necromancer.
Oh. I will inform the party.
Oh, booyah. I should probably freaking consult the gate on this. Don't have all my
is
rituals.
there light inside the location further inside?
Do you approach?
I shall try to continue sneaking in.
Okay. I
Tell me if you want me to re-roll my agility check,
No, that's cool.
or if the 20 holds.
No, it's okay.
So, do I go back to blind sight now, or do I still have my astral gaze?
Oh yeah, you'd have to re-roll that, innit? Yeah, you have to re-roll the. Well, you could. I mean, yeah, you have the light from the.
Yeah, so
lamp.
like I'm thinking if I can invoke it accurately on him, on Vladimir, that we can probably turn off the light and have him kind of skulk forward.
That's a good idea.
Let's hope I roll it.
You can
If you do
retry
high
once.
invocation, you get advantage.
I didn't roll it.
You can literally try again after 6 seconds.
I'm gonna allow you 3 tries at the most, and each of them is going to be increasingly embarrassing.
Okay, so do I have advantage?
Focus
you-
action, advantage 1.
Okay, because I didn't try that.
Being out of combat makes it easier.
There you go.
Vladimir blinks, and suddenly the world is very clear to him.
I shall start skulking inside.
Okay.
And we
As
should
you
probably
appro-
shut off the flashlight, maybe, or
I
just like
don't
try
have
to
a
keep it away
flashlight.
from him.
I
And
don't
you have
have
the
a
flashlight to draw.
As you approach, I'm going to move you. I hope you don't see anything on this map. It should be all black.
It is.
Okay. As you approach this sort of this thing, the glow, like the glow over, you can still detect that the glow is brighter than the rest of things, and the glow becomes more and more and more. And as you approach, you find that it's quite odd, because it gets colder. It gets colder. It tugs at you. The cold tugs at your very soul.
No,
That's
it
how,
doesn't. I'm undead.
That's how you still have a soul, mate.
I do.
That's how cold it is.
You have a life spark.
Hmm.
It
Just
doesn't touch
very
your
small.
essence. Don't worry. It doesn't touch your essence.
I don't
No.
approve of this.
No inappropriate touching of essence in this campaign.
Only
Um,
I get to touch people's essence inappropriately.
And you come there and you see that it's ice. It's like almost comic book ice. It's actually blue, and it glows. And I'm going to reveal some areas to you. And I'm going to place you on the map. This is like this little cave. Actually, I'm going to reveal a little more. This whole little cave is well, it's not as clean. It's full of ice stalactites and stalagmites, even though that's not how they work. Full of ice structures and like rock pillars. It's a bit odd. Actually, before you do that, give me a perception roll.
Very well.
You notice that the rock you are, and move back 1 square, please. You notice that this particular column that you are approaching is very, very thick, and it's a little strange to look at. It doesn't look like a column. It's more like a combination of ice and rock. And fuck, come on.
Elementals. Undead. Goddamn wizard hideout.
And suddenly it turns out this is a quite large living thing. It's not incredibly large, but it's definitely a bit large. And it's pretty damn pissed. But it doesn't get a surprise round of attack because you know, it's
Did it
You
detect
detected
me?
it.
Does
Of
it detect
course.
me?
Ah, no, it doesn't detect you.
I'm
You're
invisible.
Let me
The DC 20 to spot me.
you know that it is here exactly. It's going to roll perception.
Watch it explode. Oh, yeah.
It does not detect you. But you
Okay.
know it's there.
Okay, is there a further entrance in that direction?
Yes.
Okay. I shall try to kind of see a little bit into the cave. Like that, the Roth, basically. Okay. For how blind sight gives me how much vision?
I think it's pretty far.
It
Oh.
is.
It
It is.
Yeah, but it's pretty much the same as normal sight, just in complete darkness.
Yep.
It's a
So
good
I'm
thing he
going
had
to
LASIK.
you see a little something that is this. There is a quite clear crystalline ice structure that is most definitely humanoid.
Hmm. I'll go back to my companions and tell them to basically wait outside, and that I'll go back in, start attacking this creature. But before I need to do a single check. Does it look biological or does it look like a spirit?
It looks like an elemental.
Can I sense blood?
No,
Damn it. Okay.
it does not
I
have
will-
blood.
I will go to my companions and tell them to be on the ready as I will begin attacking this creature.
I hope you added a flamethrower to your drone.
Let's see. How shall I attack this thing? Oh. I shall try to attack its soul directly and cause it just immense amount of pain.
I say kill it with kindness.
Let's see if an attack roll using resolve will.
I don't think elementals have souls, mate.
They don't
I
have
don't think they feel
souls.
pain either.
Shit.
They're elementals. You could
they
do
don't
this
have
with a
any nerves.
spirit, but this is an elemental.
God damn. Okay. Then the only option would be blood spikes, as I would summon up these red twisted spikes and shoot.
You'd
them.
have to to use your own blood for this because there's no blood around.
I
All the blood of
know.
your companions.
It's like
Hi.
the blood spikes is simply the name. It's the same way as a normal mage summoning a force missile spell.
Okay, well then do
I'm
it like
basically
that. It's okay.
I'm basically summoning it from the astral type deal.
Okay, that's cool.
It's,
I mean,
it's
you are
actually-
using your own blood. You're just not taking damage.
It's actually the funny part. That's kind of how blood mages work. They use the blood to empower their normal spells.
Yeah.
That does
That's
not
why-
work.
You know what you should consider then? You should like have a little kid follow you around.
Ah, fuck 'em.
Oh boy, that's what thralls are for. But that's in the future.
Companion feet.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should have one of his drones hold blood bags in like a little refrigerator.
No. I have a better idea than the companion feed. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well,
you
that
should-
attack didn't work. That attack
yeah, you
didn't work.
shoot
I
the
guess I
little
roll
thing
for
out of your
initiative.
hand, and it misses the thing. But the thing is now alarmed that something is there.
Well, I guess it's time to roll for initiative.
Something tickled me and I don't like it.
There it is.
I suppose we should roll too.
You're not
you
there.
should.
But yeah, do sure. Just do
Yeah,
roll.
you should. I specifically told them to kind of be on the ready
What's
when
the
they
turn
start hearing a
check?
ruckus.
At turn. Yeah, then you can.
Well, now that we're on the ready, I think that maybe I should have advantage, yeah?
But no. You will not have advantage.
I thought we were tight.
I'm gonna put you guys on the map, but you're not actually. You will need a full turn to get here, and you will not be able to attack when you get here. I'm just putting you here so I can add turns to you. And I also have to add these two. They're not really here.
Apparently I can't walk on ice very well.
What?
I rolled
Oh,
a 6, so I
I
can't
see,
walk
I
on
see,
ice
yeah.
very well.
Yeah, you're a bit of an incompetent person. 35. Tony is a
Things without blood or souls. My one weakness.
50. Actually, didn't consider that when I made this.
It doesn't matter. That's it's actually fine because I have the blood spikes
I mean, yeah,
specifically for that situation.
you can do shit anyway. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me, does Cinder actually have a flamethrower or no?
Also, I
No.
don't care if these things have souls. Illusions work
You
regardless.
put me in as 18. I'm a 6.
Did I? Fuck, dude.
I'm an honest player. I think I deserve another roll.
Well, yeah, you are all not there, but you know, Donovan is alone here, and
It's fine. I don't think I will die. It's
Andy still gets to react first.
oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Like, does he you're a crackle, snap, pop?
Let's see.
All right.
Like, the only thing you can do is run there. Wait, Vlad, come on.
Wait. I'm sorry.
I'm I'm gonna wait
think I just-
outside like I was instructed.
Okay, you're gonna wait.
Yes.
Brilliant. It is the elemental's turn, and it moves next to the spot where it saw these weird spikes emerge. But how much disadvantage does it get again?
Let me check real quick.
I said like 3.
No. That is the advantage I get
Oh,
for the.
To hide checks.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll tell you because it's not that. I get a flat +3 to guard.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually pretty low.
+3 to guard?
That's okay. I mean, I expected more for someone who's fucking invisible. Yeah, he punches in your general direction, but
And he
I'm pretty
misses.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he misses. Punches in your general direction does not hit you. But it's not too far, but he does not hit you. And then it is the turn of the two drones.
I have a question. Would detecting and hiding during a round be minor actions?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Because Open Legend only states that stealth and all that is perception versus agility. So let's say I move from this spot to another spot. Would doing it stealthily be an agility check? Would it be a minor action or a major?
You could do it with a minor action.
I have a question to ask. Did you give the creature when he was attacking it a -2 to guard?
What?
Yeah, because the creature is supposed to have -2 to guard when I'm attacking it.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you still don't hit.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause,
well,
yeah,
Actually, it's not even your turn. It's not even your turn, mate.
No, from earlier.
Yeah, a 10 would still not pass. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 will still not pass. Yeah,
For the future.
it's the drones.
Cinder is going to take up an advantageous position outside the cave. And then Tony is going to hover above the cave entrance, kind of pointing down.
So it's still not in the actual glowy cave thing.
Nope, we were told to wait.
It's now Vladimir's turn.
Okay, I shall try to get over here. Try to do it unnoticed.
Oh yeah, for that you'll have to have do an agility check that I will contest with a thingamajiggy check.
Okay.
Oh shit, you're a ninja.
And I'm not gonna
Yeah,
attack
you are
this
in-
round, and I'm not gonna attack so it doesn't realize automatically where the hell I am. And I shall wait for my reinforcements. I shall use my major action to ready an attack the moment my companions get here. I shall.
You have a
attack
comm
that
link.
spike.
You have a comm link, you know, you couldn't tell us.
No, that's no. I'm talking mechanic. No, I mean, of course, I already told you that this is happening. I mean, like mechanically, I can already.
So
I mean,
Andy's just being a dick.
Yeah.
No, honestly, if that's what he said, I didn't hear it.
Probably. It was probably in my head, but not in character. Basically, I will ready an action, and I'll tell my companions that there's fucking elementals here, and I will ready an action the moment my allies arrive. I will shoot a blood spike for this round.
Okay, Constantine.
I don't know. Do I know if anything's going on?
Well, apparently you do.
Okay, I mean, so I guess I just give a dirty look to Andy. No. No. Let's see. Do I see the golem from where it is right now, or no?
No, it's around the corner.
It's around the corner. So if I peer my head over the corner, can I see it?
Yes, you could see it if you peered your head around the corner.
All right, I'm going to peer my head around the corner.
I mean, you already need your entire turn to get there.
Oh, I can't attack from behind the corner.
No, you need this is you need to basically take W movement to get to the place, which is the thing that happened when you didn't go in with.
Grease, I will tell you in a way you will in which everyone will understand. You need to get on the battle map.
I am on the battle map.
No, you are not. I just put you there so I can give you a turn. You're not actually on the.
I guess I'll move. Okay, now I move very, very careful, very sneaky. So I should probably roll agility for that.
I mean, yeah, if you want to walk sneakily, you should probably roll agility for that.
Do I get advantage for that or no?
No,
why would you? Preoccupied, but
he's actively looking for someone in that direction.
In this direction, okay. All right.
As you turn around the corner, he sees you.
My ally has arrived right now, and I can see him, right?
Yeah, you can.
I wave to the golem.
So that would be the moment that I shoot the blood spike.
Okay, go ahead.
Would I get some advantage for shooting him in the back?
You get advantage because he can't see you.
I would lower his defense by another 2. How's that sound? So it still doesn't work.
Beautiful.
Magnificent.
It's like the attack didn't even manifest in this. I literally failed. Incredible.
Yeah, you did fail. Andy, do you wanna wait around some more? You wanna take
your
dick out?
If I see Constantine moving, I'll go. Well, where was I in the planning? And then I just follow after him.
Yeah, you also need your entire turn to get there.
Yeah.
And the Ting sees you.
Well, hello, fella.
The Ting, though, is a little more irritated with Constantine, so he moves up at Constantine and punches him.
I just wanted to be friends.
Oh shit! Defense action. Constantine, what is your guard?
15.
Okay, I shall perform a defense action for you by creating a freaking shield out of your own blood.
Right, what does this do? Explain this.
A defense action is I roll an attribute, and if it's higher than his defense, it replaces his defense for that specific attack.
Okay.
And
you could actually, if you just summoned a shield, you could probably freeze it because it's cold enough outside. So.
Yeah, and let's see if it actually works because it would be a sheer entropy roll. This cost me my major action in the next round.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's high and that you don't get fucked. 19 is better than 15, but you're still fucked.
Let's do the math on this. I'm very bad.
22 damage.
That's holy 14 shit. Lethal damage, boy.
Are you at 0 now?
I'm 28. Hit points.
So what are you now?
22. I have 6.
I have 6. You were also knocked down, and because this thing has the Bane Focus knockdown, yeah, it's okay. Bane Focus knockdown, it could have also happened at 5. You're knocked down, so you're gonna have to resist this. Ah, Jesus, come on, roll 20. I want to do the thing. It's right down where the character icon, where the avatars are.
Oh, is it because the token is at the very bottom?
Yes. No, I got it. Ah, fuck, I can't.
Just
gonna
move
give you this, and this is now knockdown because I can't actually get to the other ones.
Just move the token to a different location.
Nah, it's cool. It works like that. You're now knocked down, my friend. How do you always do this?
Me?
Yeah. This massive...
You!
The massive fucking fist just punches down on you.
It's your fault for getting crit.
Andy takes a moment.
You did this. You always make me hit you.
Andy takes a moment as he arrives to see him get knocked down. He looks down at him and says, "You're always getting hurt, aren't you?"
I just kind of take a gentle pose and says, I just kind of take a nice gentle pose and kind of say, I don't know what you're talking about. I love this.
Is this literally the gate? Just
blood is coming out of my mouth a little bit. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I love this. I feel great.
I think the gate are like we allowed him to live back then. It's time to correct it.
we have trained him wrong on purpose.
Yeah, Cinder.
Cinder will follow after me.
And probably also the other bot.
Indeed.
Which I'm going to have him share a space with Cinder because he can hover just.
Kind of angry that you haven't turned one of these guys into a metabot.
Okay,
just a little.
You're still alive, right? Like you're not.
I got 6 hit points.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna be alive for long.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. The only numbers that matter are 0 and 1. Oh boy. I only have my movement action this round.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sneak over here to see if the enormous creature up there is moving towards us.
It's not actually enormous. It's human size. It's just standing there. It doesn't go. It doesn't seem to care.
It hits like a tank. I'd say it's one of those.
As always, I rolled the agility for the stealth.
Yeah, it's let me just roll against it with perception.
It would be a good thing if it notices me. Maybe it will give me attention instead.
It doesn't notice you.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you talking about the big thing?
Well, both of them. Can the big thing notice me from that distance?
I'm not sure. Are you talking about the thing that just almost killed?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. But if this thing, if he can see me as well, then he also gets rolled. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The other thing. The other thing. I should just roll perception. It also doesn't see you. Yeah. Neither of them see you.
Why do you love him but not me?
I don't make these rolls, man.
What have I done to displease you?
Yeah,
didn't make Santa Claus charm.
I wanted to make a physical adept. I changed into a shaman for you.
Dude, just get a digital camouflage cloak. That's what I did.
I need to get my influence up to 5, and I can just do that on the fly.
Boom.
Yeah, I buy a digital camouflage cloak, TM.
I don't have that much money. Okay, I'm prone, right?
Yes, you are prone, and also you can do a resist check. Let's just roll a d20.
It will cost you movement.
It will cost you movement. You don't have to. I mean,
you will get 15. You will get 15 movement though if you succeed. Just don't move away from the creature. You don't want an attack of opportunity from this thing.
I don't know if it has that feat.
It's not a feat. It's the moment you leave an enemy's melee range.
I thought that was a feat in Old Legend.
Nope.
I mean, you can make it better with a feat, and you can avoid it with a feat. defeat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all melee attackers get it. Defeats just allow you to do it more times and stuff.
So this would take up my movement, but it won't take up my major action, right?
No,
yeah,
no,
Yeah, it will have your major, yeah.
no. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, you managed to get on your feet.
Okay, so I am now at 6 health. I'm 15. I'm pretty sure I just shat my pants. That's one hell of a punch. That's got everything going in both holes. Let's see here. Shoot. Oh. Ooh. Can I inflict phantasmals? Can I inflict disarmed on him where I can actually disarm him because he's made out of ice?
I mean,
That would be next level disarm, like the true disarm.
his fist is like made of stone attached to the ice.
Yeah. Can I break that off?
What attribute do you use for that?
Entropy. Remember, I cause like spasms and cracks and shit.
He doesn't have muscles though.
Well, yeah, but like I also have like a rotting feature, so like I can crack the ice, make it more brittle.
I mean, it's not organic. It's ice, isn't it?
Ice is organic. It's water.
Well, no, it doesn't have carbon in it. It's not fucking organic, mate.
It is organic. It's water. It has carbon in it. It's a part of Earth.
Where in the H2O molecule do you see carbon, mate?
Carbonated water.
Oh my god.
It's not carbonated water. They didn't pour out a fucking bottle of.
When the shaman is desperate.
Only the
Hey.
fanciest water will do.
It's a Sierra Mist elemental.
Okay, fine. I have a shotgun. I guess I could shoot it, or I can do an entropy damage.
You
to
have
it,
a
I guess.
shotgun, yeah. You have a shotgun.
Okay, so I guess I can just shoot it with my shotgun.
Yeah.
Minutes ago.
Wait, is Vladimir gonna be caught in that? No, I don't think so.
Are you targeting me?
No, it's a cone. It's a cone.
If you're not targeting him, you're not gonna.
Yeah, it's
Maybe,
fine.
maybe I want to.
It's
fine.
big enough. It's big enough so when you shoot, it'll take everything.
I gave you blind sight. That made me not even see the punch coming at me.
No, everything's glowing. You saw it.
I'll give you something delicious in return.
Oh, fucking A.
It could be worse.
It's the weapon jams. It's too cold. Andy. How
Andy
you
from
doing?
God, I swear. Save me. I need you. I really do.
Shoot
And
thing.
yeah, Andy is gonna fire his revolver at the ice thing.
The moment that you're making favored attacks in combat to justify what you're doing.
Oh, it actually does take 3 damage.
Okay, good. Hit him now.
You see, it like a chip of ice breaks off. And it looks mad. It does look mad, and it moves over to you the slightest bit, and I actually have this open, and it tries to punch you.
Okay, seriously, why do you hate me only?
Quick question: did I not get a move action?
Oh fuck, dude! I just forgot that.
I would advise against a move action because if you move out of range,
I know.
Yeah.
I've got an idea though.
Uh-huh.
If I do an agility check, could I like half my movement to move outside of his threatened range without an attack of opportunity? Like kind of a tumble situation?
I don't see why not, but it's going to be a relatively difficult check.
Oh, God. All right. I'm getting a phone call. I'll try it real quick, and then I'll just type in text.
Yeah.
Of course, you could just like Matrix it, or like what movie was it? Bullet Hell. Yeah, just do Bullet Hell.
I have no idea what you're talking about, mate.
Shoot. You know Max Payne, right?
Look at this. Yeah, he basically you managed to roll away perfectly.
The ice is like concrete to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow this. Yeah, now it's the Ice Elemental's turn, and
Oh, I am the best support. I'm taking all your bad luck onto my rolls.
You're not the only one with bad rolls today. Believe me.
he moves over here, and I'm going to give him a new roll, unless it's a lot more than what it used to be, in which case I'll take the old one. Yeah, let's just take the old roll. Fuck it. The 19. He does the 19 against you, Andy. I'm not sure. He probably having a phone call. So
He's typing. I have an 18.
okay, you take 3 damage. He glances off pretty much, and that would make it. Oh fuck! Now it's the drone's turn. Why'd you get a phone call now, mate?
He's typing. He's being a good boy.
Okay. Does he? Yeah. Okay. Energy beam. Oh, damn!
That is a quality energy beam.
That's pretty good, yeah. You get to inflict a bane. Takes 13 damage. It's like the crackles of energy go through the ice, and it's like there's like a vibration going through the whole fucking cave, and you can inflict a bane that Cinder can inflict. Okay. 1 sec, no problem. We're very patient people.
1 sex is a big problem. Only 1 sex.
Oh god. Let's see to what extent we're able to stretch the lore.
Dude, I've disregarded the lore entirely at this point.
Okay, he chose immobile.
Nah, like trust me, I've seen we're actually pretty lore friendly at the moment, all things considered.
Yeah, basically the ice at the feet of this thing melts, and it melts into the ground for a bit, and now it can't move from its position. And now it's Tony's turn. Tony, actually, I should move Cinder. Okay, yeah, just do what you want to do. Okay. Tony will shoot.
I think I'm
Minigun.
just gonna use the net for prone.
That's you're not prone anymore, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Okay, cool. No wait, the X is bad. I don't want the X.
They're not dead. Yeah, the minigun will put some good crackles in this thing as it takes 3 damage. It's actually in pretty bad shape. There's a lot of crackles on the thing now. It's frozen into the ground. I should actually probably give it. Oh, fuck, that's the wrong fucking fuck.
Use the net.
That's a good idea, isn't it? It's immobile.
I wonder if you'll approve this bullshit.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay, how legit is this attack?
What does it do?
Incapacitation.
I mean, yeah, it works. It's what exactly does incapacitated do again?
Incapacitated gives you the helpless state.
Okay. After.
So
Why is it not
next,
in here?
it's in Banes. It's in.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
So you summoned this at power level 5 because that's all you could do. The effect can be broken by a moderate disruption, such as a firm shove, a kick, a glass of water, lightning, etc. But he is now.
He's alone at the moment.
Yeah, and also he can be thingamajigged by
Yeah. So
death rolls.
yeah. So the next attack is gonna be the death roll, and his defenses. He's like agility and toughness and all that doesn't calculate at the moment into his defensive stats.
Yeah, it's just 10 now.
Yeah. Please kill him.
Me?
Yes, it's your turn.
You literally need to roll like a 15, and it may die.
Alright, well I can... Alright, well I guess I'll use the bell tolls. It's entropy.
Wait, how? What are you doing exactly? How do you do that?
Bell tolls?
Yeah, but what exactly do you do to this guy on a magical level, on a lore level?
Well, then how did he do his magical thing?
Okay, you erode his physical form, causing it to rot away from the world.
Nice.
How does that sound?
I turn
It is a
into
physical
dry
form,
ice.
though.
I turn it... Well, then why couldn't I disarm him, literally?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You need to use the shotgun.
Well, what if his arm has
How did
carbon
he use
in
his
it?
entropy to incapacitate?
Because it's blood from his from another dimension.
Well, what
Where's he
if
getting that blood from?
You do like spirit shit. This is an elemental.
You wanna know where I summon my blood from?
It's his veins is what.
I will show you where I summon my blood from. Give me a moment.
Please no goats.
No. You see, the astral is a beautiful place with many horrible things in it.
Such as goats.
my brain turned that into the asshole?
That's why I said goats. Please no.
So, as far as my character cares, this is where he summons his blood from.
Okay.
A block of wood?
It's a block of
Giant red block of wood?
No. Zoom out.
I did.
I
Many
can't.
blocks of wood.
I can't click it, or else it'll take over my screen.
It's like a city of blood, isn't it? It's not. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Just a horrible
Can I use,
place in the astral.
Put it in.
Can I use...
Put it in Discord.
Can you use what?
Right, yeah, I'm gonna heal myself.
I just pull it out of a place in the astral, and there are horrible places in the astral. So there are surely places like that in the astral, places that are just.
I'm not sure if the astral works like that.
Oh come on! If there's Cthulhu,
I think it's like an overlay type deal.
Astral is kind of like a filter.
It's both. It's
like
both a filter and a path to other
like
places.
No, you know they live.
I
That
know
movie
they
with the
live.
guy with glasses. That's kind of what an astral is. Astral is the truth behind things. Kind of. It's not really a place. Dimensions are, but the astral itself is more like a glimpse into those dimensions
Dimension is
without
not
actually entering them.
a dimension is not a place.
Dimension is a place.
You're triggering Krieg really hard right now because you're saying dimension instead of universe.
Dimension is not.
No. I view dimensions as little pockets in a universe.
That's not what dimension is, man.
All right. Well.
Let us continue onwards.
Yeah.
I got a level 1 heal.
Yeah. You. Oh Jesus! But you did get that heal.
1.4.
Actually, no, you didn't get any.
1d4, right?
You rolled fucking 8. You homo.
Oh.
You actually didn't. Oh.
Apparently, I'm still dry of heaving blood.
Yeah, you are. Andy.
Kill
Unless you want to move.
No. Oh, unless
you can move. The thing can't attack you. It's incapacitated.
I mean, Dollmaker, right?
Yeah,
now. You can
Dollmaker.
move. It's not near you if you want to.
I'm useless. I mean, my gun's jammed right now. I gotta fix it.
No, you could use the gun.
It was jammed.
The minor action to unjam it. There.
I mean,
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
use
I
it-
can't do anything right now, anyways. I guess my minor action is to unjam, and my major action was to heal. So I'm good.
Okay. Andy.
we'll shoot this thing again, or
Okay.
attempt to shoot this thing again.
That
You
is 7 damage.
shoot it right in the chest, and it crackles into many pieces, and just oh wait, that's the wrong thing, and it falls apart into a pile of rock and ice.
Down with the aristocracy!
Pardon?
Okay.
He said down with the isistocracy.
Are we still in combat?
No, you are no longer in combat.
Approach.
I'm just gonna. Okay, go ahead.
I'll just approach you real quick. We have a lot of shit to clear out. Do you
I
trust
just want
me?
the blood coming from my mouth.
Do you trust me?
Don't kiss me, bro.
I will inject
trust you.
I will inject you with a needle.
I mean, sure. Let's do this.
Okay, get healed for 1d6. It's something.
Yeah, you get healed for 2.
Yeah.
Actually,
Grice-
no, you get healed for 3 because fuck it.
Well, Grice's is more accurate anyways because it included the explosive dice.
Yeah, let's do it like that. You get 3 healing.
Okay.
Can I,
Invoke the regeneration boon on yourself.
Okay. Yay.
We shall now proceed to wait half a minute for him to full heal.
Yay.
And I shall proceed to sneak inside.
Yeah,
24 is
basically,
like one-
you feel the power of the jade both sort of come back to life.
Okay, I get it. So they like to see me get my ass kicked, but every time I come out of it alive, they reward me.
Yeah, it's like a reality TV show, isn't it?
I swear to God, if that's what they're doing right now,
I think I fucked up a little bit.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, so what do I
Oh,
roll?
boy, I will very quietly tell my comlink. Think we're fucked, boys. Okay,
There's like the thing that you see here. This is cool. Here is like an ice wall that is somewhat transparent. So there's definitely more cave behind it.
Does anyone? Okay, I will go back, and I will explore the second entrance instead.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, of course. No.
You don't see anything except for these 3 blokes. Oh, actually, you changed positions.
Yes, I
let me
did.
let me revise that statement.
Tell me if it's ever necessary to roll.
You don't see anything except these 4 blokes. And I'm going to roll a perception roll. Give me a stealth check, another one, with like the advantage that you would get.
That's my lowest so far.
Uh,
RNG, be gentle. They have a 10% chance to detect me. Thank goodness.
they didn't detect you.
Okay, I will tell my team to get into combat positions.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, come on! 6,000 credits.
That was out of character, don't worry.
Andy, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, give me one moment.
I'm at like full health right now, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I mean, it's we were out of combat. I had assumed we'd treat ourselves. Except,
you perceive nothing.
okay. So guys, tell me when ready, and we'll start our lovely, lovely surprise round.
Okay. Well, I was thinking.
Okay.
Would either of
I
my drones
apologize.
get perception?
Constantine.
No, it has to be you.
Okay.
You can keep sustaining the regeneration boon on yourself. Okay? I know you're full HP, but just keep sustaining it and stand at the front.
This is gonna end well.
I believe in you! No, I shall.
By the way, in case I didn't say it, right here is another ice wall that's just bigger. It's like similar to the other one. It's transparent.
Okay, so this thing should have -2 guard against main attack. It's gonna be a surprise attack.
Yeah. Well, everyone. Well, if you want to attack again, let's everyone roll for initiative, innit?
These things aren't aware of me at the moment, which is why I
Yeah,
want
but
to
you
do
still
a
roll for
surprise
initiative.
round.
You just get a free round beforehand.
Ah, right. Let's roll.
Lol.
I rolled a motherfucking 40.
Just gonna. Come on, don't be a poo-poo head. Ah, fuck. No, that's very impressive, man.
I feel like I should get 2 turns. Well, no.
I'm proud of you.
Well, see, the gate, or however you pronounce it, are just setting me up for a high fall.
Gade.
You're still regenerating. You're still in their favor.
Yeah, basically, you all get free turn on them.
Yeah. Let's see.
And Constantine goes first.
Now, Constantine, my advice. Hold your action until after my action is done. I shall try to incapacitate this creature, and then you try to force it to do a death save. Okay?
Okay, well, what do you mean by death save?
If I incapacitate it, it will be helpless, and then you'll go in and shoot it while it's essentially unable to move.
Okay, well, wait, where did you want me to be?
Just be where you are. Where you are is good. Just hold your action after my action is done, and the plan is that I will trap it with the chains, and then you will shoot it in its core.
I only have 10 feet for that.
Don't you have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to stand right in front of it. Like, the shotgun is a gun that you can shoot. It has a certain range.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you can't shoot around the corner, though.
No, but he can actually move through my square.
You're targeting me, not him. We need to switch spaces.
Like, he can literally be over here.
Well,
Okay,
yes,
then switch places. Switch places, the two of you then. You literally need to deal about 15 and above with the.
Hang on a minute, though. You just took 15 feet of movement.
Hmm?
You can't just switch places.
Okay, switch it back. It doesn't matter because. Oh no! It actually, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It does
Just
matter.
hold
This
your-
is the positions that you have at the
I'll
beginning
do
of
it.
combat.
No. I mean, it doesn't matter. Send them back to the original positions, and it's fine. Because the only thing that's important is that Xander's turn shall be before the round of the ice giants.
Yeah, it is, so we're good.
Okay.
They're not. They're
So-
actually not that large. They're a bit smaller than the other one. They don't have any rock in them.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Can't we call them ice giants?
You can call them ice giants. They aren't ice giants, but you can call them ice giants.
I want to tell people that I killed ice giants.
You did kill an ice giant, but it wasn't really a giant. It was like an ice tall guy. But
So, surprise round. Grace, you're the first to go. Come on, you're around.
What do you want to do?
Right now, I'm trying to become a physicist on understanding ice. I mean, there's a form of rotten ice where I can basically introduce contaminants into it, which kind of break it down, forcing it to disintegrate or melt. But it has to be weakened first, I think.
You're not like a toxic shaman. You're like a soul sister.
I guess I should wear a dress then.
Consider this. Blind.
Okay, I'm going to try to inflict dominate on one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that.
It is influence. That works. Or I can try immobilizing one of them. By creating earth chains or whatever with creation and just constrict one.
Yeah, well, your shit is all soul magic, isn't it? So, like, I mean, the problem is that there's nothing organic about these. But I would allow you to dominate. I would allow you to do mental effects on them.
All right, I guess that's what I'll have to try.
That's 18. That is subhuman intelligence. Yeah, you got lesser domination on it. The target obeys a one-word command until the end of their next turn, at which time the bane immediately ends.
Okay, basically, that guy
Yeah.
is going to punch this guy.
Okay, but he doesn't get a turn this turn, but it's their next turn, so he's gonna get one next turn.
And then I guess for my movement, I kind of just hunker, trying to hide my where I am.
Okay. Donovan.
Yeah. So blood chains on this guy.
Yep. This is versus toughness, is it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It's
matter.
versus.
Wouldn't it be guard because chains are something you can avoid, or?
Well, I mean, that would be even. That would then it would matter even less. I'm not sure. I mean, it's on your character. No, it's actually guard. It is guard. I can see it now. It's guard.
But
yeah,
regardless, it did not work.
Okay.
Yeah. Which would make it the turn of Tony.
He's gonna move here and fire at that one.
Not my bro. Not
Okay.
my kid.
Oh, that's 20. So holy shit, that's actually pretty good. He gets to inflict a bane. He takes 10 damage. Ah, fuck, no.
Remember, he needs to reach over to the other guy to smack him around.
It's like there's a lot of cracks and crackles in the crystalline structure of this beast.
Persistent damage.
Persistent damage.
Okay, good.
Inflicted by persistent.
That's at the end of his turn or at the start?
That is at the. I'm not sure. Actually,
I'm gonna say end because he's got to walk over there and punch that guy.
Yeah, it's just per round.
Alright,
and
cool.
you invoke this on power level. Well, what's the maximum power level that you could probably invoke this at? It's yeah, like a 4 in it. Yeah, you invoked it at power level 4, so there's 1d6 damage per round. Yeah, it's the turn of the Cinder.
Tony's gonna move back to here.
Okay.
And then Cinder will... Let's see here.
Okay, so Xander basically started a drinking game. Every time Craig says in it, take a shot.
Now I'm just gonna start an init counter.
You're gonna die very, very soon.
He's gonna
That's what
shoot.
happens when you talk English, isn't it?
He's gonna shoot the same one because my My guys have no idea
Why are
what
you
he's
shooting?
doing to him.
You're a bad droid. Bad. I will slap you.
He misses anyway.
Yeah,
I'll
he
slap him.
misses.
And then he'll
Slap him
move
regardless.
his last remaining 5 foot back.
It's your turn.
Hooray! Alright, I'm gonna shoot my Colt at this guy right here.
Okay.
What the? Oh, come on.
What's going on?
Okay, there it is. My character sheet went all, like, ghost-like. I had to double-click it to get it back.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
You minimized it inside the Roll20.
Ah. That's weird. Anyhow.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, this one takes 12 damage. Fuck me, dude. And you get to inflict a bane.
Persistent damage.
Persistent damage. Boom. This also gets persistent damage. Oh, fuck, I always click the wrong button. Yeah, you basically you almost shatter this thing's crystalline structure. I mean, it doesn't feel pain, obviously. It's a fucking elemental, but you know. They do not get a turn this round because this is the surprise round, and this is the first actual combat round where actually everyone gets a turn. And Mr. Constantine Fontenot goes first.
Okay. Well, let's
Run
see.
in and try to apply a bane to the second one as well.
I could probably do a 15 feet there, take a shot, and 15 feet back, right?
You can.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I can just see him running into the cave, screaming, ah! Shooting, and then running back out.
Yeah, that guy right there in front of me. Not the guy almost dead.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does 3 damage. You know, you don't really aim that well. You glance him, but a few of the pellets do hit.
All right. And I
Excellent.
gleefully run back, giggling like a schoolgirl.
Vladimir.
I shall try to perform the chains upon this guy.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. He is now incapacitated.
Okay. And I shall try to sneak inside without being noticed.
I'm gonna give him the
Okay, so-
chains.
Does that mean like he's now encased in potato?
Exactly. He's actually Vladimir was a potato shaman all the time.
Oh, he's Irish.
Oh boy!
You were
yeah, that's
Irish
pretty
all
shit, isn't it?
along, Vlad.
That's the best chance. Oh, that was the best chance you were going to have.
RNG loves you, man.
I can feel enemies with true sight in my future.
It's Tony's turn.
Oh, no. Alrighty.
Now, Tony, if you could possibly make the drone shoot the incapacitated one, because noise will bring him out of that state. Like, the chains are weak.
Alright, then I'm shooting at this one right here.
Mm-hmm. Can it pass a DC 36? Or die? Is it
so yeah,
even alive? I think it's dead. That's 26 damage.
Yeah, it is actually 26 damage. Yeah, it's dead. It basically you shoot at the thing, and with the chains ripping at it, it just is ripped apart, and it explodes into 1,000 shards.
Alright, he's gonna finish his movement by moving one more.
Didn't he? Okay. Yeah. Cinder.
And he will shoot at this one.
Okay. That is a 19. That hits for 3 damage. Actually, it hits for... No, it is for 3 damage. It's for 3 damage. Yeah, it's not too good. It's not too... It glances off a little bit. It's like reflected by one of the prisms. But it still puts a bit of heat in the system made of ice, and that's not really what an ice system wants.
Oh god, I just realized. Are light elementals a thing?
Yes.
Oh shit, my true weakness. That and like, the Catholic Church.
Or Santa Claus.
Or communism.
Yeah, that does 2 damage. -3. And, you know, this one's...
Okay, that's actually... a good point. Is Stalin a totem?
You might... You know.
Stalin isn't, but Lenin is.
What about Trotsky?
No, Marx.
Well, that'd be a very useless totem.
Yes, it just makes you hungry.
The hungrier you are, the stronger you become. No.
Okay, yeah, it took the damage, and you moved back, and now... Yes?
It's a very interesting totem. It forces you to take the favored enemy corporation feat.
That's good.
Okay, and now it's this turn, and they're both going to be taking the same amount of damage. Kaboosh. Yeah, they're both going to be taking 4 damage. Fuck no, that was not a 1. Let me go there. The one down here is like it's just about ready to fall apart, and the one up here doesn't look too good. And because it gets to act first, and you know it goes here and tries to punch that guy, and it extends it like an ice blade. And goes at it, and holy shit, dude! That's pretty good.
What bane would the creature apply?
Because it's shit, it doesn't apply any bane. Actually, you know what? It's doing 13 damage. The thing has 14 HP left. It just goes in there. It rams it in the skull, and it just falls apart. Boom.
Yeah, persistent damage would guarantee a death.
So. Yeah, pretty much. So, fuck that. And because it is no longer... It was the one-word command, it is no longer Dominator.
It is now demoralized for what it had done to its friend.
And this is an elemental. They don't give a shit about those things. And yeah, it's basically this Frost Knight's turn, and it hasn't perceived Donovan, so it can it can move in here, and it will try to Ice Blade Andy. And holy shit! Pardon?
Defense action. Just take a defense action if it deals more than 10.
It doesn't.
Good.
9.
It cuts you pretty bad, though.
Alrighty.
It's not too nice. Constantine Fontenot.
Alright, I'm feeling kind of giddy from the last time the shotgun actually hit, and that took that one out, so I'm going to try to do a stupid bravado move. Basically, I'm going to run up to him and just try to shoot him in the head point blank.
Okay.
With a shotgun, so...
Boom! It bursts, like the others, it bursts into 1,000 pieces from the shotgun action. And now it's Donovan's turn.
I'll just try to throw some blood spikes at it.
And yeah, it's also with these blood spikes, they freeze on impact, and it basically it kind of just disappears. The eye structure is still there, but the thing is no longer alive.
Must get a better stealth roll.
And now they are all dead. And this ice wall right here, it shatters. Now, once again, Andy, give me a perception roll. Oh, actually, no, you have already given me one. Constantine, give me a perception roll. Oh, for fuck's sake, how blind are you people?
Now remember,
I gave him my blind sight.
you can decide that we succeed, but at a cost.
If you want, I can roll legendary, like a legend point.
I don't think I looked up how they worked, how they actually worked, and I've already forgotten it.
It's +1 advantage, and you add an additional flat +1 after the roll.
Yeah,
For
but you had
legend
to
point-
declare. You would have had to declare
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah, you declare how
so,
many.
so it's not like the 5e thing where you just get to... There's...
No,
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
it was
no.
that, but it's not.
No, it's not. And not only that, but the amount that you can use equals to your level +1.
Has Donovan done a perception roll for this thing yet?
Yes.
Now, you can decide that we just waste time, fuck around, freeze a little, and get 1 rank of fatigue because of hypothermia, and that we find the thing eventually, for example.
I'm not sure I want to do that, even though the hypothermia thing is actually a very brilliant idea that I wish I had. But I've said it in the past. I've said in the
It
past.
wouldn't affect me.
I've said in the past I don't really like the core mechanic.
I can try and invoke precognition, see if there's anything the game wants to talk to me about.
Yeah, but that
Because
would be metagaming, wouldn't it?
Well,
Because-
not really, because I had the urge to perceive, didn't I?
No, you didn't have the urge to perceive. I just wanted to check if you could perceive.
Yeah, it's passive perception.
Yeah, it's like passive
Alright.
perception. You didn't have the urge. You never get the fucking urge to perceive, mate.
Well, the drones, they might spot something.
The drones aren't smart enough to detect. I mean, they could see the thing, but they wouldn't be smart enough to understand that it shouldn't be there.
Okay, so what if Andy was doing like quick maintenance after the fight and was like looking through the vid?
That would
Check
be
on anything that might control
metagaming,
them.
dude. That would be metagaming.
Isn't it just standard maintenance though? Like just to make sure that there's nothing
why would you
wonky?
suddenly do standard maintenance in a cave on drones that are obviously fine?
All right, that's true.
Could I do?
That's true. They never got hit.
Could I do standard maintenance on myself?
I
Okay.
mean,
I
yeah,
will
sure.
do.
I mean, you did get hit, so probably.
Well,
I mean, we are like.
Isn't it kind of obvious though that this thing is a blocked passage?
It is a blocked passage, yes.
Okay, could we try to open the blocked passage?
Do you have any methods of generating heat or great force?
Yes.
Does anyone have a grenade?
One of
If I had a magic hat, I could.
one of my drones shoots like energy beams.
That's
Okay,
true.
that will work. Cut it with the energy beam.
Quick question: with my learning and my med kit, how many hit points can I get back, or can I just go to full after a while?
I mean, you didn't take that much damage. Just heal yourself back up completely.
Okay.
Yeah, after 10 minutes, you just full heal, my dude.
And also, don't burn the medkit. You still have the medkit.
Okay.
Yeah, do the energy beam.
Which one, guys? Which one do you want?
Only
big
one of
one?
them has an energy beam.
No, I meant the big passage or the little passage.
No, that one sprang open. That one exploded.
Oh, this one did.
Oh,
That one is
let's
open.
explore
Yes.
it. Then let's explore it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the final end, but okay.
Are you still invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, you have agility of 13, right?
But you don't have blind sight on you. Do you want me to reboot that?
Well, no, there's light here, though. You're
No,
drone-
you can see in here. You can see fine because the air. Oh wait, that's not what I. You can
So
see
if-
absolutely fine.
If he's going to scout ahead by dicking around, can I just wander around here a little extra?
I mean, you could.
Yeah,
You-
like just wander around a bit.
Let-
Like, would that be a valid enough excuse to
let's
roll
be-
perception again, or what?
Let's be a professional Shadowrunner team and just stand information prepared for
dick around here, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'm just dicking around, walking around, checking out the environment.
There's a woman over there.
I shall roll a stealth check as I approach.
Well, you have an agility check of 13, isn't it? And,
But that was a while ago, though.
Yeah, but nothing happened in between, did it?
Oh God!
Fight ended.
Let's do this.
Oh, it's almost as though she can see something that is. She can see the true you, and she turns around and says, "I can see you, motherfucker."
She's got a deep voice.
Oh yeah, she's a tranny, dude. Just a trap, isn't it?
Oh, this is hate crime. I'm out, guys.
Oh really?
Look, this is France, not Canada. I know it's easy to confuse, but it's not. It's not. So
Yeah, there's plenty of hate crimes that are aligned with what Canada does.
Let's see. Do we get? We roll initiative right now, right?
Everybody rolls initiative. And as you are standing here, please, Donovan, roll initiative. Roll a perception check. You get this for free. Jesus fucking Christ!
The core mechanic exists specifically though to these situations.
Yeah, but it's not essential for you to know this at this point.
I guess it's gonna.
I don't like the core mechanic.
Yeah, I know. I'll be honest with you. I'm really broken up about the core mechanic, but I keep it to make shit simple. It's like the only reason why I don't change it.
Is my regeneration still going?
If you didn't stop concentrating on it, then yes.
I mean, you didn't invoke any other boons, so
it's up. It's going.
Yeah, it's up.
So I could dick around and not get hypothermia. Fuck all you guys.
How do you do the waypoint thing again?
Well, theoretically speaking, hypothermia would give you advancing levels of the fatigue bane.
Yes,
but that's like my opinion, man. This is probably nothing to Constantine.
You are from the hot bayou, mate.
Hey,
yes.
What is this cold compared to? Yeah, exactly. Compared to the death of cold or the cold of death.
Well,
the Reaper's hug is very cold and a bit grabby.
Well, I'm immune to it because I grabbed disease immunity, and
well, no, hypothermia.
You can still you still get frostbite.
Your muscles can freeze up, innit?
Yeah.
So I won't die. I'll just get entombed.
Yeah, I mean, your immune system is not going to get weakened.
But your body will freeze and kind of turn black, won't it? And nobody wants to turn black.
You're not.
I'm sorry, but it's possible to literally. So here's the thing: you can seal me in a box and throw me into the ocean for 100 years. Unseal me, and I will be okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the flu, mate. You're not gonna get the flu, mate.
Except there's a problem with that. We'll be dead in 100 years. You'll still be at the bottom of the ocean.
I won't be dead.
Cinder. Yeah, that pretty much. Yeah, he won't be dead.
Actually, I might not be dead either if I become like an immortal papa.
That sounds a lot worse in Russian.
Yeah.
Shoot. Death Daddy.
The internet gods abandon you.
Yeah, you turning robot, mate.
Pray to Comcast.
Wait, I sound like a robot?
Yep.
Now you're fine.
Now you're fine, yeah. But before that.
Cinder fires his beam weapon
about how
at the ice lady.
Beam attack. Yeah, actually, the beam comes and she puts her hand forward and grabs it in like a cloud of ice power, but it sort of singes her hand and she takes 3 damage.
That cunt.
Yeah, and now it's the other thing's turn.
Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go.
No, actually, that is the correct one.
No, I opened the wrong character sheet.
Oh. Oh, the Spitfire. Well, you shoot in her general direction, but it doesn't hit. It is the Cryomancer's turn, and she will do this. Can she do this? Yes, she can do this. She will just raise her hand, and a little thing will pop out the ice.
Oh, she summoned the baby ice elemental.
Exactly.
It has 4 HP.
Pretty much, yeah. I have to give me 1 second. I need to look on the. I mean, she is she's an NPC, so it's a bit different.
No, yeah, well, I know. I know.
It might have. I mean, it's not going to have much more than 4.
Can't I fuck with you a little bit? Come on.
And it cannot act on this turn.
Yes.
And she will do nothing else. And it's the turn of Constantine.
Okay, this is out of left field, but can voodoo people do shrunken heads, or is that something completely different?
I think that's a voodoo thing.
Do I have any Guinness?
Yeah, that is a voodoo thing.
Okay, I'm going to cut off her head, turn it into a shrunken head.
No, I meant after.
Charm, so I can use ice magic at some point. I'm going to try to do that.
I don't think I do, but I may.
Is that okay?
I mean, you'd have to go get to her head. You have to get her head in the situation where you can cut it off first.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's my plan. Is Constantine, so he's basically telling the guys to, like, don't harm her head.
Now that might be you might be able to do that, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to do that. In the meantime, I move there, and she's in my line of sight.
That's 40 feet. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, you can do it.
And now, finally, I found something with a soul.
Yeah.
So let's fucking do this. What's in her hands presently? Any weapons?
Ice, magical ice that is around, that sort of floats around her hands. She doesn't carry any weapons.
Okay, so she could probably just command that with her mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. The bell tolls.
Does it though? It doesn't really. You feel yourself reaching out to her, but she just seems to be a little too far away.
Against her toughness?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Against her toughness.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'm 15 feet moved. So I can still move another 15 feet.
Yeah.
God damn, this screen is so fucking hard to deal with. It's so small to the one I'm used to. Let's see here. I guess I'll move in between Tony and Vlad.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception roll. You go blind!
How if I failed so good I found it, but I hurt myself doing it?
What the fuck?
Can we say that because it's a 1, he literally kicked me while I'm invisible? Like,
Yes, he kicked you. He steps on your foot because he can't see you. Andy.
Alrighty.
Give me a perception roll.
Let's see if I can do worse than 1.
The party that doesn't have a
There you
single
go.
person perception.
There you fucking go.
You sense that something's wrong, and as you look up to the cave ceiling, there's like a sort of black. It looks a little bit like the half of a pill, and it's black, and it's a little bit hidden in the ice. But this is definitely not a natural feature, and this is definitely something you've seen before many times. It's one of those things that corporations put in their, and really anyone puts in their security systems. It's on buses, it's everywhere. Behind that thing is a camera.
Huh.
Wait, what is the thing? Is it a black box?
No, it's like when you have when you're in the bus, right? And you sit there, and they don't want you to know where the camera is pointing, so they have the camera be in like a glass bowl that is obscured, that is like see through only from the camera side, so you can't exactly see where the camera's looking at.
So this is just a test run to check us out, then.
Or they're gambling
Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah, and now you can do something.
Alright. Now I'm going to shoot her with my... Actually, you know what? I'm going to shoot this little guy right here.
Okay.
Hopefully.
God, I wonder, what were the odds after I got fist punched to survive this? Did somebody bet on me to survive? Are they a billionaire right now?
They were actually pretty high.
Um,
Because of the way HP works.
You shoot it and it melts. It begins melting into nothingness.
Yeah, but I got slammed. That must have been that must have really changed the odds of my survival.
Now I'm going to shoot her.
Well, how do you do two things?
Combat follow through.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, shoot her.
Oh shit! Then I could have. No, wait, I couldn't. I did. No, wait, I could have.
Oh, I am impressed. I am impressed.
It's what I do.
I am actually impressed. You don't get to invoke anything though, but you do hit her pretty good in the shoulder, and she just It's like it glances off her shoulder pad, but it looks like a painful impact. It's probably got some bones broken. Do you want to move? No, I think you have all your movement in it.
Yeah, I used all.
Vladimir.
Let's see how well this works. Invoking a Bane, does that pass?
Versus resolve, it does. What exactly Bane is that?
That would be incapacitation. I would basically tell her, well, you really shouldn't have seen me. And I'll give her the sensation of rows of teeth running over her flesh, ripping it apart.
What if she likes that though?
Then she'll be incapacitated from pleasure.
Oh, that's good. That's true.
Yeah.
She'll be incapacitated now, and that's my round.
She will be incapacitated now. This is like the helpless state thing.
Yeah.
I like
just
really.
I just gave her the feeling of being eaten alive.
It's pretty disgusting.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like having to do nothing while you guys do all the work and I still get paid.
What are you talking about?
Cinder.
You tanked so many crits.
That's not my job description.
Well, that's a 9
yeah,
damage.
I do the beam attack. Okay, she takes 9 damage.
And now she needs to roll a DC 19 fortitude save or die.
Actually, she doesn't, because the Bane just breaks off, because I would imagine that the sensation of being shot by an energy beam would be sufficient to rip her out of this.
Yeah, but the attack was done when she is helpless. She still needs to do the death save. All subsequent attacks are no
What?
longer
She
that.
still has a lot of HP, man.
Doesn't change the fact that she still needs to do a death save after receiving damage while in.
Oh yeah, it's the helpless state. I completely forgot. Yeah. I completely forgot.
Yeah. So DC 19 or die.
Well, that would be unfortunate.
Very
Oh!
That
She's
fucking
good.
tenacious bitch.
She's good at fortitude. Man, Cryomancers are fucking tough.
Okay.
You are roboting the fuck out, my dude. You are roboting out. It's the Tony's turn. Hello.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. I thought I cut out.
Just shoot her. She's probably pretty injured at this point.
You shoot in her direction, but she summons a shield of ice that just takes all the Spitfire bullets.
God damn, that's a tenacious wound.
It's the next turn, and this motherfucker comes out the door. He gets a turn, and he gets initiative. What's this? Right there. Oh, he actually gets 24. So he gets to act before her, even. So he gets to act. He gets to act this turn, and he moves over to Cinder, and tries to put his ice. He tries to put his ice blade in his rear.
Yeah. Got a 16, so that's 7 damage. All right. He's still good. He's at 11.
He's still good. Okay, now it's her turn, and she will go ahead and. What is she going to do? She's going to. Were you talking to me?
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to my wife.
Okay.
You're welcome, anyways.
She's going to look at you, Vladimir, and she's pretty mad about what you did. And I need to look something up for a moment. But if this is true, you might have a problem.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Let's see what she tries to do.
She will shoot like a cloud of ice in your direction, but it dissipates before it reaches.
I have that same problem with broccoli.
Unfortunately, it dissipates before it reaches you, and she just fuck shit cunt. She's mad.
I will just tell her back. We'll break your body and we'll break your mind. Just wait for it a little bit.
Okay.
We are the good guys.
Yes, you are.
Want her incapacitated again, so we can try that death save. Alright, I'm going to try to incapacitate her.
Okay. Yeah, it fails.
That seems to be all I can. It's fail. By the way, I'm going to try to break away from you so we don't get...
I'm just as for the record, attacking this woman's toughness is not a good idea.
Okay.
The RNG has betrayed you.
No. Entropy has betrayed me.
Entropy is a good stat. Find ways to perform attacks with entropy that attack guard. Sometimes guard is lower than toughness.
I don't know if it can, though, because those bangs are deliberately for toughness.
Pretty much it. But like the only things you can do now is move. And of course you probably sustain resistance.
Yeah.
Also, alright, you're still sustaining your boon, right? You're surprisingly tanky right now. Like you weren't attacked it, you don't know how tanky you are, but you are.
I have 15 guard and I have regeneration. I don't know how tanky you think I am.
You're more tanky than me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good distance. I'm gonna be right there.
Okay, Andy.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm gonna shoot at the ice creature that is attacking my friend.
Do it. Ho ho ho! That does hit. Very much. It very much hits. It does a good chunk of damage. It doesn't seem too hurt, but it's definitely taken a little bit.
And I'm gonna get away from Vlad, seeing as how he's the target of her ire right now. Not very far.
Okay. Vladimir.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just approach right in front of her and make a motion towards her heart. I know this is attacking her toughness. I just want her to die in a very painful way.
You try to grasp the heart, but your hand, there's just a really cold block of ice in your hand suddenly. And though you can't see her face, you're pretty sure that she's giving you a very arse-hole-ish grin behind her faceplate.
I would have done like a sultry moan, but okay.
And that makes it Cinder's turn.
Cinder is going to attack the ice creature that is attacking him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually, because this thing is an energy weapon, he still takes some damage. Because that's heat. And just it may not hit. It hits like the ground in front of him, but like the energy is like taken by the ice thing. And now its feet have started to melt a little bit. It's not very good. It's also now the turn of the ice, unless you want to move.
No.
Okay, now it's also now the turn of the Frost Knight.
Are you moving Cinder?
No.
Oh yeah, and it's a 23.
Okay.
Yeah. That probably does a bit of damage.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still got hit points.
Okay, then it is the other drone's turn.
He is also going to fire at the ice creature.
Okay. That's a Spitfire. That hits. Now this gives this clanks the ice quite a bit, and it just reels back, and it's starting to break apart. It's starting to fall apart pretty harshly. And now it is time for our grill.
The first meal of the day finally attacks.
What is she going to do? I think she might just go the standard route, might she not? Oh, fucking hell. She shoots a bolt of ice, like a bolt of ice forms, and she throws it in your direction. And you dodge it easily.
It's not even that, it's against my guard. It's like literally fly past. Beautiful.
Yeah. As you just casually step out of the way, and she is really angry.
I'm just gonna tell her
She
you're
curses.
the first meal of the night.
She curses very loudly. It is time for some Constantine.
I'm gonna strike some fear into her. I did not do that.
No, you did not.
Fuck's sakes, the RNG abandoned you. What the fuck?
She has like a little bit of a little bit of a panicky feeling, but that's all. Want to do anything else?
Well, I mean, there isn't a whole lot else I can do, so I'm just gonna sit here, I guess. Try to like, nah, I can't have my bunker, can I? Yeah, I'm good.
Try to look casual.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look casual. I'm just gonna be like, I didn't do that. I didn't try anything. Don't look at me.
Trying to hanging out in this ice
All
cave.
nonchalant, all nonchalant. Like I just came here for like the tourism. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. Andy.
I'm gonna shoot my revolver at her. And wow, miss.
Once again, you shoot at her, and she spreads two of her fingers, and and there's like a little shield of ice, and bing, it just crashes against the bullet, and they both lose their momentum. Like the shield crashes, and the bullet just falls apart. Actually, it was the exact other way around. Whatever. And you move. Okay. Mr. Don.
I shall perform a damaging attack with influence. Specifically, I'm gonna try to give her the sensation of iron spikes sliding into her eyes.
That's probably not very pleasant. Yeah, she does hold up her hands against her eyes, and it does seem that she is hurting a little.
And I will tell her you have no idea how entertaining this is to me.
She doesn't respond.
Oh, is she not sad?
Okay.
What?
I think she's preoccupied. Do you move or something?
Oh no, I'm just standing here.
Okay.
If she tries to get away, I'm gonna slash at her with my claw.
Cinder.
So is that like a blindness then?
No, she can see. It's no problem.
Cinder's gonna
I just gave her pain.
Okay,
miss again.
Whatever you tried to hit, you didn't hit it.
Yeah, him again.
Yeah, even though his guard is lowered against energy attacks, it's no bueno. And now it's the thing's turn.
And here we go.
Yeah, it's not going to end well, is it?
Yes!
You may roll low.
Yes!
Take another stab, but fail to hit it properly. Yeah, and it just stays there. And now it's the other drone's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
We weren't specifically told to kill her, right?
It is, pardon?
We weren't specifically told to kill her, right?
You weren't specifically told to kill her, no?
Can we capture her?
Just a quick note. She's gonna die.
I want to sell her the black
Andy,
market.
I swear to God.
Can I sell her the black market?
I need her head to make a shrunken head.
A corporation will pay good money for a cryomancer.
You can sell her body
I will
parts.
pay good money to be able to cast cryomancer magic with the head.
You have homeless people everywhere. I bet
They
one
are
of
not
them
cryomancers.
is good.
In fact, they are not even good company. Except Rob. Rob's okay.
Okay. It is the cryomancer's turn.
I take her first. I need the blood.
Yeah, she goes up against your toughness.
Is this conversation happening while Like
Yeah, it's
during
in the thick of the
combat.
Yes, it is. It absolutely
As
is.
you have a conversation with how high is your toughness?
It is 15.
Ouch.
She reaches out and touches your bald head.
I shall perform a fucking defense action. Entropy, as I will rise shields of blood to defend against whatever the hell she was
I
trying
thought
to
you
do.
can only do that if it's 10 or higher.
Yeah, you
Beautiful.
she touches your bald head and the world freezes up as you are incapacitated.
Oh, it was an incapacitation.
Kick me.
No. No, I don't do that to friends.
Only on accident.
And now
Have
it's-
Andy do it. He has a bloodlust. He'll be happy to do it.
Move me.
It's Constantine
That
Fontane's
just
turn.
shoot your gun. A gun would actually wake me up because a loud noise.
Okay, I have a better idea. I'm gonna fucking run into you with a big hug.
Yes, that will work.
I run into you, hug you, and say, "You shall not have him."
Okay.
And
That'll
I
be your
fail
entire
my-
movement for the turn,
I
but you
fail my
will remove
demoralize.
his thing.
Having
Right,
allies is so important against the fucking incapacitation bane.
Okay, I think that I should have had advantage. I should have waited for that, but I tried to roll for demoralization. It did not work. In fact, she's very amused by this display.
Most definitely, she is very amused by this display. Andy.
Does he not still have a major action?
He tried to use demoralize.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed that. Apologize. I am going to move here and try to shoot her again.
Boom chakalaka. As you do, well, it does 3 damage. She does try to summon an ice shield, but and it takes most of the momentum out of the bullet, but it still hits her in the chest, and she stumbles backward. It seems painful. Donovan, you feel like you've eaten ice cream.
I'm just, my character's kind of looking at her, right? Only I can do that.
For the record, I'm still hugging you.
And because I cannot take an attack action, I will quite literally just circle around her.
You can't. I'm hugging you. I'm
Give me
also
a
rubbing
mic
your head
check.
to warm it up.
Give me a might check.
I might check.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an opposing, I guess.
You just throw me to the wall. You're mean.
You drag him around with you as you circle her
Beautiful.
with your vampire strength.
Beautiful. Truly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back at you, I'm gonna say, you wanna get a room later?
I am the support. I am best support. I'm still rubbing your head to warm it up.
You know, it's rare that a meal serves itself, but sure.
It's Cinder's turn.
Ooh. Cinder will fire his beam weapon at her.
It's such a good excuse for why you need a lot of blood. It's like, I'm a blood mage. It's like, there's no other reason. I'm just one type of evil.
Yeah, she swallows this energy. But actually, no, does she?
That's a
counted that as
27.
heat. Yeah, no, she basically she absorbs all the heat from this blast, and takes 3 damage, because the thing is, right, ice elementals and shit, they get load resistance against heat damage. She gets heightened resistance against heat and fire damage because she can actually create ice power.
God.
But she did take 3 damage still, so it's not too bad.
Or should I just cut out her heart and put it into a doll to get that power?
I
The ice thing is deaderoni.
Did
Now
y'all-
it is her turn.
did y'all like
And,
make a full lap around her back to where you were? Is that what happened?
pretty much what he did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And she will now attempt to freeze you. She just gives you a cloud of freeze.
Did you skip Tony's turn?
Was it Tony's turn first?
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah, it
skipped
was Tony's turn. Pardon me. Tony gets a turn first.
Tony will fire at her as well.
Okay. Oh, and he hits. He hits quite good. And she stumbles back, and as she falls to the ground, she hits a button on her arm, and a bloke appears. There's like, loudspeakers go off, and they say, "Very well, congratulations. You have been very successful at doing what we wanted you to do." And there's this bloke right here. He comes up. And, can I add some tunes here? It's probably a good idea. I'm not gonna add some tunes.
Okay, communism theme.
We hear the music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, you actually don't. But you are out of combat, and she's not dead, by the way. Your Johnson stands in the room. He seems a little bit cold, and says, congratulations. You have proven yourselves to be very capable people in the pursuit of what we are going to pursue. Very good, very good, very good.
Why, thank you, friend. My cred stick is right over here.
What are you gonna do?
Walk up to him to get paid?
What are the two guys who wanted to kill the cryomancers going to do?
I'm just gonna ask him, is she your employee?
She is a contractor, of course. Shadowrunner, just like yourself.
Do you care?
I do very much care. I would prefer if she were not dead. I am paying her. I do not wish to have a bad reputation.
Okay.
Fine. Let us finish our business quickly.
Before I pay you, I would like to propose something. I will pay you 7 instead of 6,000 yen if you come with me to meet my employer.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely not.
You can take the 6,000 and leave.
Yeah, you can take the 6,000 and leave.
Wait, who is this?
This is your Mr. Johnson.
This is our Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were trying to defect or something. I'm sorry.
No, this is your Johnson. This is the Black Orc. This is Monsieur Martin.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I mean, like, sure. All right. The other guys are going to be okay with this, right?
I mean, the other guys, it's the three of you.
We already said yes.
The people that sent us here.
He is the people that sent us here.
Yeah, he is the people that sent you here. He is your Johnson.
Okay, apparently I got hit a little too hard the initial time. I'm having a hard time here. Yeah, okay, I'll go with you guys. 7,000. Let's do this.
Okay. He also walks up to the cryomancer and hands her something that looks like a very, very expensive magical artifact, and gives her 20,000 nuyen.
Damn.
It says, thank you very much for your services. You're quite excellent. We hope to collaborate with you someday in the future again.
Wait, one moment.
No.
One moment, sir. I would like a cut of her hair, please.
I assume you are some sort of wizard?
I am a voodoo practitioner, my good man.
Yes, I don't think so. I mean, of course, if she wants to give you some of her hair, she is free to do so. She is a free woman, but I will not order her to do anything. Our contract has officially expired.
Absolutely, I understand that. I just wanted to make sure she heard me before she left. May I please have a cut of your hair? your magic. It'd be very useful for me.
She says, no, you fucking weirdo.
Hmm.
All right, one sec.
And she begins walking off.
No. I have something to tell her. I will first apologize for my rude behavior, and I'll offer her my number and tell her to please consider. And where the hell is it? Let's see what are the chances that this works. Would she agree to take my number and to consider meeting me later?
So you're using some like dark magic.
Yeah, it's the Charm Bane.
Yeah,
The basic version.
She seems oddly intrigued and definitely does take your number.
Ask for a lock of her hair as a gesture, please.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
fuck off. She's mine.
I need the magic.
She
Unless
gives
you want me to.
She takes your number and she gives you her number, and she makes like a seductive motion with her behind as she leaves the cave.
She's sachets.
I didn't even get a chance to inflict my charm.
I'm gonna put you back on the thing. Now, Monsieur Martin leads you guys out of the cave. Come on. Unless there's something you absolutely want to do.
No. We go with him.
Was there anything that we needed to search for in the cave?
Not
Or was
really.
that pretty much what we found out at the end?
Yeah, what we
Yeah.
kept missing was the obvious camera.
Yeah, it was the obvious cameras. There were many, many cameras in there.
Amazing.
The whole thing was a setup. Monsieur Martin leads you out to the cars, where a new car has arrived, and it's there to take away the cryomancer to wherever she wishes to go. And
I wish to watch Chowder in this one.
And she what?
I wish to watch Chowder, the cartoon, on this one.
Okay, that can certainly be arranged.
At first, I thought you said powder.
And
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
but-
very naughty video. I don't know why I'd watch that with you guys.
Different cars.
they play Chowder for you.
I want to watch a Serbian film.
No, fuck you. I called dibs.
Any Serbian.
Different cars.
Oh, it was just the one car this time.
No. He said one additional car was there.
No, there's one additional car that takes away the cryomancer to a different location.
Let's just get to the meeting with the employer. Come on.
Yeah, the cars drive you. They drive a very long way. They drive through the wilderness, over some country roads, and they drive. You can see the lights of Paris on the horizon, the light smoke above, and they drive you to a very old-looking estate. It's got high hedges. It's very, very fancy looking. It's made of dark stone. It's like a really, really beautiful old chateau.
I look at the Black Orc, as I would be in whichever car he goes into, and I will tell him, I just want would you be offended if I were to make you to speak the truth regarding a singular question?
I would be very much offended by that.
Then I
I
should
will
attempt.
reveal to you what I feel like I reveal to you, monsieur.
We're not your client. He's not a dragon, right? I just need to make sure.
No, my client is not a dragon.
I need to do a freaking logic roll.
Okay, do a logic roll. You are convinced that his client is a dragon. 100%.
Yes! I fucking know. Now I'm ready.
Yeah, you drive into this large estate. There's fountains. They're not on because it's the winter, obviously, and you wouldn't run a fountain. There's like hedges where there's still a little bit of snow on them that hasn't quite melted. There's a lot of servants that are waiting for you and they pull up before it pulls up before the large interior space, and the doors to the mansion are opened by a major domo, and inside is a warm, welcoming place, which of very, very dark woods. There's a lot of armor pieces, you know. There's cabinets with ancient artifacts. Just an inordinate amount of servants. There's like a massive lamp. What's it called? Like a chandelier, like a massive chandelier, where you're pretty sure it contains actual diamonds up above. Clearly, you walked into the home of someone ridiculously rich. And down the stairs comes a woman. It's an old woman, an elderly woman, with a very, very fancy dress, with these strange spider-like appendages coming out of the dress. And she looks incredibly holier than that. Like, you can tell that this woman is a person of status. And the Monsieur Martin bows. Pardon?
Sorry, I was just laughing. Sorry.
Monsieur Martin bows to her and says, "I apologize for the deception. My name is Guillaume Giraud. It is not actually Monsieur Martin. And this is the Comtesse de la Tour. Her Highness, the Noble Comtesse of House de la Tour."
I bow.
Yeah, she looks at you, gives you an approving nod, and then she looks at Andy.
Kind of do like an over the top, like Western bow.
Okay. She smiles, a bit satisfied, gives you a nod, and she looks over at Vladimir.
I am new to Paris, and I'm not much to know about your status. Until I know more, I shall simply choose to stand.
She looks at you, and then she looks at the chandelier, and then she looks at you, as if to say, "Come on. You're really gonna doubt my status, motherfucker?"
You're wealthy, but wealth is not the only source of power in the world.
But it is an important one.
Yes. If a piece of your pride is enough for you to not employ me, then so be it. Find other capable individuals.
Okay,
I do not bow.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Can I use presents for this?
You could also use presents for this, yes.
Okay, I should use 2 legend points.
Okay.
I feel I'm gonna need them.
Oh!
Holy shit, dude!
I do not bow.
Yes?
Quick question. Should I do a dick move and inflict fear on him?
Oh.
I
No.
mean...
He didn't give me that hair. I need that hair.
It's completely up to you.
I will fucking kill you, my dude. I am not kidding. Nigger, I took 6 flaws of my own choice. Trust me, I will roleplay them appropriately.
Alright. I mean, that was okay. If you want to do that, sure.
The Comtesse de la Tour looks at you, Vladimir, and says, "It appears I have met, it appears someone of appropriate status is come to my home." She gives you a little bow.
I'll bow back.
Apparently she thinks that you're a noble as well. And then she, "Do come with me," and she leads you off into the living room. Well, it's not really the living room. It's just a very, very large room with a lot of couches. It's probably a living room in this fucking place.
Okay, I will follow.
as well.
I'm assuming Constantine is also following.
Oh yeah, but I'm also like gazing around very.
Oh, you see, dude, this place is fucking loaded. You see paintings that are you see paintings that you have seen before on the Matrix, like famous paintings. You see it more like a suits of armor. You see paintings of famous individuals from apparently this line, like portraits. You see like a container that, like a glass container that seems to be highly secured and has what appears to be a fairly large egg in it. You see swords that are quite obviously gleam with a magical aura around them. You see more manservants, most of which are actually orcs, surprisingly. She leads you.
That's just like a fetish for her.
And she leads
How
you.
much orc on elf action is there on the net?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, it's probably started by a Jewish man.
Yeah, the Matrix is probably like chock full of this stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You got like you probably have them screwing demons on video too, man.
There's no demons in Shadowrun, mate.
Well,
Shadim. Can we get like straight up like dead corpses possessed by things from another dimension?
I mean, Shadim do exist in Shadowrun.
Yes, they do.
There's just spirits, not really.
Yeah, they possess the bodies. They might as well be as close as we're gonna get to demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's this like there's the demon type things, but they're technically spirits. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the equivalent.
yeah.
Like spirits is kind of like a catch-all, and to be honest, there's benevolent spirits and there's evil spirits, and
Yeah.
basically just medieval ones.
I mean, you could say demons. They're just technically spirits, but they are also demons.
Yeah.
And yeah, she orders you all
Is there anything
to.
of interest to the Gade around here?
Uh,
Like any kind of magic that really pulls to me as far as
Give me a prescience.
voodoo is concerned? Impressions? Just a flat prescience?
Yeah. You do find it's in the very back of the room. It's almost as though it's like inside. You can see it, but you know that it's inside of a cupboard. It's a cross that glows that grows out of you. It's like a what's the thing? This Catholic thing? Like the prayer bead chain. What's it called? A rosary. Exactly. It's a rosary that gleams with powerful energy. It seems to be of a special interest to the Jade.
I guess I'm kind of captivated by it, so I kind of...
No, you're not captivated by it. You know that it's there.
All right, so I'm not like drawn to it. All right.
No. You know you are aware of its presence, even though you cannot see it, and you know what it is, even though you cannot see it.
All right. Well, I wonder if I should roll up for cognition so I can get their input on that. But being polite with a noble one. I guess I just kind of wander around debating whether to call on them or not.
Yeah, she gestures for you to sit in like a couch corner.
Andy will take a seat.
Where's my here? Then right here. Like a couch corner. Let me find where I'm looking for. Let me find the picture that I'm looking for. Exactly. And an image is projected onto into the air. And it's an image of this man, which I think both Andy and Mr. Constantine Fontenot recognize, because you've met this man before. Give me a learning roll.
Oh, I know who this is already.
Yeah, both of you. Yeah, well, you.
Would I get? Wait. Actually, I should have advantage because.
No, you don't know. You've never met him.
No. I have an etiquette or some shit. Etiquette, law enforcement. Would that help?
Well, no, it would.
What about
in dealing with people in law enforcement? It doesn't give you.
What about What about being Russian?
No. No. This is both. I mean, you will have heard the name before, though. Both Andy and Dollmaker know that this is Mr. Alexis Batuktina. This is the head of the Vori in Paris. The guy who had the face on the dinner plate. That's him.
Yep.
And the Comtesse de la Tour said, This is the cancer that has befallen this beautiful city. My beautiful city of Paris. And all of them are enticed. They are thralled of this disgusting, wretched thought. This disgusting man. Do you know how many lives have been taken by Alexis Batuktina?
Okay, I'm gonna roll precognition on that one with a gate because I want to see if I can get this right.
Okay, what exactly do you want to ask them?
How many people has this guy actually killed?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like,
For the briefest of moments, you stand on a boat, and around you is a lake. And as you see, it's a lake of darkness. But under this lake of darkness are corpses, just corpses upon corpses upon corpses. And you look around, and the lake extends into infinity.
Fontenot says, enough to fill an ocean, I wager.
Quite accurate. Yes, enough to fill the Seine, at least. Give me someone here, Donovan. Give me a perception roll.
Very well.
This is personal to her. It's quite obvious that this is personal from the way that she acts.
Okay.
From the way she has just acted. I am on a mission to destroy this man and his organization.
May I make a suggestion?
Certainly.
He is a rather public figure. You know where he is. You know where he lives.
Of course. I know exactly where he lives.
I know it may seem a bit overboard, but wouldn't poisoning the water supply of the general location solve the issue?
I'm not going to poison the water supply of Boulogne-Billancourt. I live here. Every rich person lives here.
And he is among you. Yes.
He's certainly rich enough to afford a chateau of his own. He built it. Look around, this place. This is Chateau Tristesse. It has been here for centuries. He has some modern abomination. It is not French. It is not even Russian. It is just disgusting.
Is it German?
I don't think it is. Allemagne. She spits on the floor. Very unladylike gesture, but...
Okay, I take out my handkerchief and wipe it off for her.
She regards you as a servant now.
Yeah, but now I've got her DNA.
Now he has her spit. You cheeky cunt.
Yes. If you join me on this crusade against Alexis Batuktina, you will be very, very handsomely rewarded. And you will be heroes to the people of Paris and all of France. La beautiful France.
I have a question.
Of course.
What kind of damage can I do as a blood mage if I get someone's blood?
Well, you know, quite a bit.
Now,
I
how much
would-
damage can he do if he injects it?
Like heroin?
Like steroids, but yeah.
I don't know that that would do much, but I would probably make it like an item where you would have like advantage 3 on all rolls against a person, and probably you could pull off some dark fucking rituals against them.
So he's basically like me, but messier and more likely to get AIDS.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I mean, he has immunity from all diseases, so probably AIDS wouldn't affect him much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically the disease.
The
He's,
what?
he's undead, but like he can't catch diseases.
Well, he can catch supernatural diseases, but he can't catch AIDS.
I thought the vampire was was basically super AIDS in this lore.
Yeah, he has
He's-
super AIDS, but
Yeah,
when you
it
have
is
super
super
AIDS,
You're immune to all other AIDS.
yeah.
Except you can mutate into like into a more advanced form, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Like a more advanced form of AIDS.
3 more XP points away, my friend.
But then you're gonna look like a Nosferatu.
Oh no,
No, he's not going to look like
it's
Nosferatu.
gonna be a lot worse.
He's going to look like Lena Dunham.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god, I don't think we could ever hide or play stealth with that.
I'd have to kill it.
I'd have to help you.
Yes, messieurs. And let me just say, I'm not surprised that there is not a single Frenchman among you. They're all cowards. It is true what they say. The white flag and Frenchmen are all cowards, with the exception of my beautiful boy, Guillaume Giraud, right here.
I'm Cajun. Does that count?
It is. No, it does not count. You are too very Americanized.
Would have been better if I was Quebec.
Yes, it would probably be better if you were Quebecois, but still. The atrocities
do a
they have
lot.
done to the language is, well,
I'm gonna do a lot of naughty things with her spit.
Old woman spit and naughty things go hand in hand.
Well, the thing is, I can now craft a voodoo doll. With our,
like you
with my
do
artisan's-
realize she has very, very powerful mages that she can pay once she notices that something is wrong, right? Like,
Yeah,
she
but like
has the money.
it's like at a last moment, last resort kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not that stupid. Come on,
Mm,
Constantine is just unlucky, not stupid.
What is the extent of his military force?
large.
Okay, now,
Thousands, hundreds of
estimate?
thousands, 10,000, 15,000.
You might say the numbers in the thousands, but you know, it is. I'm not sure about the full extent of his organization. He is, of course, at the head of a criminal organization.
The Vari are a rather interesting organization, if I am fully honest with you.
They are.
They're,
indeed.
while they are hierarchical in nature, born from the prisons of Russia, it is one of the greatest enemies the Russians have always had, have been surprisingly the cartels, due to their competition with the human slave trade more than the drugs. Would you consider, perhaps, introducing one disease to combat the other?
I must admit, I have considered this. I have people that I know, in certain people who have scores with Monsieur Batoktina.
and I can raise the dead.
I shoot things.
What do you want to say, Vladimir?
I believe that if we were to introduce the, how shall I say, more obscure organizations that still operate in lands such as Aslan, that they and the Vari would compete, weakening each other over the market and the fighting.
Excuse
That
me.
would allow us-
Blood magic into France.
That would allow us to weaken both of them further, and penultimately crush both of them.
I already have.
And of
friends.
course, who will be here if not you to fill in the power vacuum?
I am not interested in filling the power vacuum. I am interested in cleansing this cancer. That is all I desire. I already have friends. I do thank
But
you.
we're benign, correct?
Pardon?
You said to cleanse this cancer, but we're benign, correct?
You're quite benign. You're Shadowrunners. You are just professional scum. It is quite all right.
I like that.
Okay. Is there anything on the table right now?
I mean, yeah, there's the projector on the table.
There's no biscuits, no tea, nothing.
No. She's not a good hostess.
She's a terrible person.
She's just trying to destroy organized crime, mate.
Yeah, that's terrible because all those people need that to make money and to support their families.
It's all part of the larger economy.
I fucking believe you, man.
Hey, the black market is a part of the GDP.
That is true. That is true. Well then, will you join me on what I do?
I will go to large extents, but there is something very specific that I want.
Name your price.
Give me a moment.
I'd like your rosary.
Rosary? What are you talking about?
I sense it. There's a rosary here. It means a lot to my totem. I'd very much like to have it.
She nods and gestures over one of her manservants who bows deeply. And she says something in French. And then the manservant goes over to the cabinet, takes out the rosary, and gives it to you.
Thank you very much.
What did she say in French?
Yeah, what did
She
I
said,
pick
I
up on?
want land.
She said, "Get the rosary."
Okay.
Yeah.
You want land. You want.
Specifically in Rosny. As much of it as you can afford. I want it to be my domain.
Well, I'm not going to buy a Rosny for you, but I can certainly arrange for a good chunk, especially after the Vori assets are.
Exactly. That's exactly what I have been thinking about.
Ah, very well. You shall have it. What about you, handsome elf man?
He wants you to be his sugar mama.
I don't know, honestly.
It's actually not a. Actually, you should ask for like a mechanic's garage or something.
It's not that easy.
It is for her.
No, I meant for us. We can say we're gonna do all this stuff, and she can
My
say that
character
she's
is
gonna do
ambitious
this
as
stuff.
fuck. He will do this stuff.
No, I
Got
get,
the rosary.
I
The
get-
promise is made, and
I get that y'all understand that y'all will fulfill y'all's end to the extent that y'all can. However, we have to go home after this, and this man is also quite powerful and has friends in our circle.
I saw people more powerful than him rise and fall.
Well, of course you have. That's not the issue. The issue is surviving long enough to fulfill this cancer removal that she wants. Not only that, but I like my face and I like its current location.
I don't know. I paint a skull on my face. I think a skull might actually work out in my
Fear
advantage.
leads to indecision. And without taking even such risks in life, you will not be able to progress. This is where the
Oh, man.
difference comes between men of status and power and those that remain in the gutter their whole life. To risk your life on something like this is more than worth the risk.
Fear is a biological response to keep oneself alive.
Again, so
Roboto.
Roboting the fuck out.
The revenge of the Autobots.
Right, one sec. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, like I said, I have a skull painted on my face. So if he just removes my face, that's just an improvement in my book.
Well, it could be. She looks at you, Andy, and says, "If you wish to be a coward, you can be a coward. You will be paid. You will be returned to your home. And, well, I hope to not see you on the other side of this wall, because, well, things that Alexis Tutina could do to you.
I just realized something. You're gonna have runners for her faction and then for the other faction, and we're gonna be fighting each other. Oh, you cheeky cunt!
So I best to not see you on the other side. But anything you wish, anything that is within my power to give, a lot of things are within my power to give, could be yours.
Alrighty then. I have one request. Give me a second. I gotta pull up this message. My request is the delivery, alive preferably, of one Orlando Marvius to me, bound.
Of course. Sort it out with Guillaume later. Is no problem. It will happen.
Then you have my endearment.
Very well. Very well. Ah, this is quite excellent. This is quite excellent.
Step 1. Where do the Vari operate the most?
Well, it will come when it will come, will it? Now,
Agreed.
I would ask you all to return to your home. If Patrice gives you a call from me, you will jump. Eh?
For sure.
Yes.
Wait, since I don't really have a home per se, and we have this new wealth system, I guess, is there any way I could convince her to let me stay here in a guest room?
Do a persuasion roll, man.
Considering that's very risky, my dude.
I also have presence, but I don't know if that's going to work in this one. Well, I mean, like, I'm doing
No,
as play.
it would have to be persuasion, yeah.
I mean, I'm just doing as play as I can. I mean, I'm going to be talking like. Now, I don't mean to offend, but I don't much have anything in the way of a home. Money has been tight since I've come into France, and perhaps if you would be so kind as to let me stay here for a time.
Give me a persuasion roll.
That's not very good.
She sneers. Money is no longer a problem for you. Why would you ask such a ridiculous thing?
Yeah, we just received 7k each.
Yeah, you just every single one of you just received 7k. So.
Oh, perhaps I had
Well,
been too greedy. I
honestly
apologize.
speaking, Vladimir wants to hurry. He wants to call the cryomancer.
Okay. But this is if any one of you not want to do anything, this is the point at which I would end the session.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I wouldn't mind finding more about the rosary, but yeah.
Yeah, we can sort that out in like the personal DM's situation.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
then I got
basically
it done.
everything else is for later, essentially.
Yeah, I'll find a way to tie this into your personal story.